Hello and welcome to another episode of Schnozzcast.
That's a way to start a show, buddy.
Yep, we're starting right out the gates here, so cheers.
Well, you went without me.
I know, buddy. Sorry. Things got a little hectic here, and you weren't sitting down.
What?
We got to opt to start on time whenever possible.
You muted
sir.
me. You muted me, and I told you I just needed 1 minute.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Whew, but we are here.
We are here.
And there's the opening kick, people.
Getting ready to, yeah.
No, they already did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What TV are you watching?
I looked and no one was doing anything, and I didn't think they'd kicked off yet. Hey, everybody, thank you for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome once again. Here we are live at Uncle Ray's Bar in Dearborn Heights, Michigan.
Oh, I got the names backwards for us, but oh well.
So this is Cory.
Nice.
Joined by my witless chum co-host, Bob.
Flip that and reverse it.
And the
That's a song, isn't it?
The inimitable, beloved Todd Dillon from Seattle.
What up?
Washington.
What up?
Boys? We're here again. We were last here during the playoffs last year. Oh, man! So if you're sitting at home, couldn't make it up to Uncle Ray's Bar in Dearborn Heights, Michigan, maybe you live more than 7 miles away.
I know the game's already started, but let's take everyone over to Ford Field there. There we go. Now we're in the game.
Now
Nice.
we're in the game.
It's in the game.
What a hell of a start for the 2024-2025 season. Oh, this looks like a pick.
No.
Anyway, we were last here from Uncle Ray's during the playoffs last season. Didn't quite go our way at the end, but everybody has sky-high hopes for the Lions this year.
Sky high.
And thanks to Crystal for hooking us up with the beverages. Thanks to Jason Thomas for hosting us here one more time.
At least one more.
Yeah.
Hopefully more.
Well, we'll see how tonight goes.
We'll see what happens tonight.
So if you're at home and you're watching the game, you got a 12-pack of beer in the cooler. You got a little bit of brown liquor there for some shots. Definitely drink with us. Join us. And just know that from Michigan, from Metro Detroit, there's sky-high hopes for these Lions, and we have been waiting for this game for quite a while.
Oh, big time.
And we needed it today after a split amongst the Michigan college teams yesterday. Michigan Wolverines getting their ass kicked literally, and then Todd's favorite, Michigan State Sparties, winning thanks to the kicker.
Todd, what are your thoughts, buddy? What are your thoughts? We all know that you are not a fan of the kickers.
I'm not a fan of the kickers, and guess what? When it really matters, he'll miss.
I think it did really
It
matter
did matter
yesterday.
for Sparty, right?
No.
They pulled it out.
Who'd they play? Southwest Appalachian State?
Are you trying to say
that the Maryland Terrapins are not a real football team?
Well,
I'm saying that, Cory.
they're no Texas, that's for sure.
That is correct.
But I did get a phone call yesterday following
Dude, this
Michigan's
is gonna
loss. What?
I don't know how we're going to do this.
What do you mean?
What we talked about before the show. It's very distracting.
We'll figure it out.
It's very distracting.
I did get a call following Michigan's inevitable loss and nut stomping from Texas yesterday from one Todd Dillon to fill me in on what's going on with kickers around the league.
Yeah? I do not doubt that one bit.
Todd, can you crystallize that conversation for Cory, who didn't have the pleasure of listening to it the way I did?
I can't, Bob. I'm much like our old pal. I'm no sideshow monkey.
Wow.
I'm not your dancing bear.
Fair enough.
I was going to say, the first comment I can't say too much on because then I feel like I'm feeding into something I shouldn't.
Yeah.
The dancing bear part, though. Yeah, dance, bear, dance. I wasn't going to say the other
Yeah,
one.
let's be clear. The three of us here, we've all committed to dancing weekly for this show.
Yes.
And
Did
I
you guys
honestly
see-
thought that the days of, like, I'm not your dancing bear were behind us. Clearly.
I'm unearthing them. What happens, Bob? You have to give me a little lead time. I totally forgot what I ranted about.
I mean, one of the teams had lost, and the kicker was definitely partly to blame.
Oh, I know what you're talking about here. You're talking about Notre Dame?
That's the one. That was beat by Dr. Phil Anton's Salukis.
Actually, I was wrong. No, they weren't beat by the Salukis. They were beat by the Northern Illinois Huskies. It's two dogs. Two dogs, same state. You say tomato, I say tomato.
I'm only saying what you told me last night.
I say husky. I know. I was clearly in shock still after Michigan got worked like frickin' and worked it as it was
like
said
the youngest
today.
Child of 3 with Sunday chores.
Dude, worked is a kind word for what happened in Ann Arbor yesterday.
It is. It was. We talked about this at length. It was good to see the Wolverines come back and actually score a legitimate touchdown. But I don't know what the hell you're doing starting a kid who has never played football before with as you pointed out, like a brand new front line.
Well, I don't think the cupboards were bare. Jim Harbaugh left the cupboards fairly bare.
And then jetted off to NFL stardom.
He did. He saw that the cupboards were going to be bare. It's going to be some of those what do you call those, mayonnaise sandwiches?
I love a mayonnaise sandwich.
Now, what?
Hey, but I get Bob.
Go ahead.
We can't go any further with talking about the college game of the day yesterday. One of the best college football games I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
The Oregon Ducks, now of the Big Ten, narrowly beat Boise State in what was perhaps one of the greatest college football games ever played.
What made it one of the greatest college games ever played? Because I didn't see the game.
So the beauty part is, Boise State is always good.
Yeah.
High hopes at Oregon. Oregon is ranked the number 7 team in the country, so they're for real this year. And Oregon's always really fast. And it was two heavyweight fighters throwing haymakers. There was a kickoff return by Oregon to answer a touchdown drive by Boise. There was a punt return for touchdown to answer a scoring drive. Boise has a running back in the Heisman running that ran for another 200-plus yard football game. He's got 7 touchdowns on the year in 2 games. It was an amazing battle of wills. And it came down to Oregon making a kick at the end. But you know what? When they need it at the end of the year, when it counts, Cory, he'll shank it.
You know what? I forgot to start the timer on 90 Second Sports. I think that was a little more than 90 seconds.
I thought we retired that time.
No, Todd.
Exactly.
Todd, honestly, how hard are you right now that we're doing a all-sports football podcast?
I'm loving it, dude. I'm in my element. Football season has started, man. It doesn't get any better than this. And you guys I wish I was there at Uncle Ray's with you.
So do we, buddy.
Well, next time, just take the helicopter flight.
Gotta
Do you know how long it would take to fly her in a helicopter from Seattle, Washington?
That's a good question. You think
hours?
If you guys had to guess.
If I had to guess,
yeah.
Well,
you need at least 2 fuel stops, at least one for sure, with a
to drive
long range.
from the Detroit area to Seattle would probably take 2 days. To fly in a helicopter with multiple fuel stops, I'm not sure. What is the what?
2
Todd,
fuel stops. Bob. I'm going to tell you how long.
Okay.
It'll take you about 8 hours. 2 fuel stops.
8 hours, including the fuel stops.
Yes.
What's the top speed of a helicopter?
Well, you could get there faster, but usually the range at cruising speed is about 700 miles, and it's about 1,600 miles. So that's why you got to take the 2 fuel stops. That last fuel stop you're gonna land on pretty much full, but it's just the time for the fuel stop. So I mean, you could probably, because it's 4-hour flight in a jet. So I'm thinking 6 hours in a helicopter, Bob, and then the 2 fuel stops make it 7-8 hours.
Make it 7-8 hours.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you don't fall victim to roads, stop signs, stop lights, traffic jams, none of that stuff.
Yeah, but you can't fly, much like in a jet, right? You can't fly max speed, or else now you're making multiple fuel stops.
Well,
than most.
I think Cory's got something to say on this. He's done a little bit of research.
So in my very limited amount of research I just did, I'm going to say it's just not a safe idea because there's nothing stating how long it would take. The only thing that comes up are private jets and, like, how long would it take to fly a helicopter 100 miles? And I'm very sure, I'm not good at geography, but I'm very sure Seattle to Detroit is more than 100 miles.
I'm glad you were the one in charge of doing that
About
research.
1,600 miles, Cory.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to say it's just not a safe idea, period.
Oh, it's doable.
Well, listen, folks. We are your number one podcast for helicopter mileage research. If you want to know how long it takes to get from point A to point B in a helicopter, the Schnozzcast is where you go.
That's where you
I
go.
think is the takeaway here.
Dilly Dilly, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Lions game.
Woo!
What up, Dilly Dilly?
Yeah, unfortunately, Todd does not own a Black Hawk. He owns just a normal person's private helicopter.
I'll have to go look at it. I wonder if Army Surplus has an extra Blackhawk laying
An
around.
extra Black Hawk. I'm sure they leave that open for just normal people to buy.
It's just your
Those
average
Black
run-of-the-mill helicopter. Sorry,
Yeah.
no Black Hawk. Not yet.
Exactly.
You might have to look into that, though, Todd.
Exactly. Champagne dreams, baby.
Black Hawk dreams.
So Todd, I think the Lions are favored here. I think we're -5 on the money line.
Makes sense.
But I don't.
Little home field advantage.
I don't think that the public bet went with the Lions. I think by and large the public bet went with the Rams, which I'm totally cool with, us being the underdogs.
I think they're fairly evenly matched. I like that point spread,
Yeah.
and I give Detroit the home field advantage.
Yeah, their crowd is something else.
Speaking of which, let me get your guys' take on this real quick. They're first down. That's not good.
Yeah.
When Stafford came out, the crowd immediately started booing him.
You got to move on, right? Either you boo Stafford or you stay silent. But a boo for Stafford is the equivalent of a Jared Goff chant in my mind.
I think it's just junk.
Stafford
he
moved on.
freaking slaved in a crap system for many, many years and was a good fixture who did a lot of good things for the city. And still, and by the way, he left said city and doesn't even badmouth it, like many other people have done. So I think booing him is fairly classless.
That's I'm going to definitely agree with you 110% there, Todd. I think that, because him and his wife have done so much for the city, and they still continue to do a lot for the city. They still love the city of Detroit. So for him and what he and I believe Kelly is his wife's name?
Lady Frank Clark, gentlemen.
What they've done for the city of Detroit, for him to show back up and get booed, like I think that's very classless
makes no sense
of us as a city.
Makes no sense.
But you know what? Fans are
and not for nothing, he got a Super Bowl. So he should flash his ring around.
I mean, he could shut us up very quick.
Hold on a minute. Matthew Stafford is a really good quarterback. But the difference is that he toiled here, couldn't get it done. Wasn't his fault. It just was the system, I think. He left for a payday and for the opportunity to actually succeed as a quarterback. I don't hold that against him, but fans are very loyal.
Silly.
Right, and they've lashed on to Jared Goff and his Cinderella story of being a guy who was told that he wasn't good enough and was let go, and we picked him up, and they've said, no, Jared Goff, you are good enough. If they want to boo, I would not boo, but I wouldn't stop anybody else from booing. Like I get it. I understand what you're doing.
Shame on you, Bob. Shame on you.
Humbug.
Humbug.
So apparently, my brother-in-law Dylan has several different YouTube accounts because he was apparently that was him as Dilly Dilly,
and now he's on his Dilly Dilly Dilly.
No, now he's on your brother-in-law account, which I'm surprised you made a YouTube account just for that, Dylan. But he says, Todd, your average Blackhawk is $5 million. So
I know.
that's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket.
No, that's purchase price. That's not rental price. That's not lease price.
Not for nothing. That comes with the cloth seats, bro.
The cloth.
I want the leather. I want the new updated nav. I want the freaking zero gravity chairs.
Todd, I'm pretty sure if you were to purchase,
you're driving the helicopter, dude. What do you need?
He's not gonna be flying it.
Yes.
No, he has a pilot for that.
Pilot.
Todd, my understanding was that the entire point of this is for you to do what all Fayetteville do and become a helicopter pilot.
He's not a bitch, dude. He's gonna have someone else fly his helicopter.
No, but you want to be able to have your own helicopter
and not fly it.
When the shit goes down, you jump behind the fucking steering column of the helicopter and you fucking and out of there.
The steering column of the helicopter. Yes,
the controls.
I was gonna say, Bob, you are clearly a helicopter pilot. The steering column?
I don't have helicopter money. I'm not sure why anyone would have thought that I knew what that was.
I thought for sure you would have known. But Todd, to your point, I believe if you were to purchase a military-grade Black Hawk helicopter, you would have some sort of GPS unit that's not available to the general public.
No. They keep that stuff, man. If I'm buying it at the surplus store.
No, dude, if you're spending that kind of money on it, you're.
We'll have to go and see. We'll run up to the next auction and see what's going on up there.
The next military auction.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, so just about
I'm in
6
the market
minutes left.
for one of those Bradley fighting vehicles, so that might be next on the list.
Bradley tank.
Oh,
Fighting
you're also
vehicle.
not going to drive that too? You're going to let someone else fucking chauffeur you around in your Bradley tank?
If it's got wheels on it, I can drive it, Bob.
Oh, I see. But you're too good to learn how to fly your own helicopter?
I believe those have tracks on them,
Jesus,
don't they?
Todd.
So therefore, you would not have to drive yourself. The most luxurious Bradley tank in all of the land.
Bradley fighting vehicle.
For those people who don't live in the U.S., who may be listening to us from the Philippines, or from Denmark, or points unknown, and are watching a replay of the game to follow along with us, let's just assume that that's happening because that'd be amazing. We are at 5:20 left in the first quarter, 0-0 score. Get yourself a drink. Please join us. That's what we're all about. Todd, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking a little of that Bat Squatch hazy
Still?
IPA. Yeah, still, man.
So when you
It's
hold
a
on, let me
beautiful-
ask you this question, Todd. When you went, so last week that's what you were drinking.
Yeah.
When you get some Rogue Brewing Bat Squatch, do you buy like a case of it? Do you buy a 12-pack, a 6-pack?
Oh, at least a 12-pack.
Okay. So if we hear you're drinking the same thing from week to week, it might just be because you bought a 12-pack and you only drank like 6 or more.
That's correct. And actually, I'm going to switch it up. I've got in the cooler, I got 2 of the Bat Squatches, and I also have 2 Bodies as well.
Okay.
The bottom of your drink was all dented out so it wouldn't sit flat on the table.
That's no good. I see you got one, though.
Mine's fine, yeah.
It's funny how that happened.
Well, Crystal likes some people at this table more than others.
Thanks again to Jason Thomas for letting us return back to his bar and give us his dented drinks while we
Thanks, Jason.
podcast and live stream.
Hopefully this is the first of many games that we're going to do this season.
I think that would be amazing if we did.
We got to take advantage of it. So
Now, if we're looking at the schedule, are there any particular games that you would want us to? I mean, this question is for the listeners and the viewers as well. Dilly put in the chat if there are any particular games that you'd like us to live stream from Rays. So we're following this game with what do we got here? Let's get up to the actual season. Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the 15th, Cardinals on the 22nd, Seahawks,
The Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks.
that'd be a good game to cover.
That's on the third.
We got Todd out in Seattle and us here in Detroit.
I will be out of town that week.
Oh,
But that doesn't mean that Cory and Todd can't do the podcast from the bar.
that is true.
And then we go to the Cowboys October 13th. I assume we got a bye week in there. Vikings on the 20th. Tennessee Titans on the 27th. That takes us out to the end of October.
All right, we'll have to talk about that. Yeah, because any game that we can come up and cover, I'd definitely like to.
Yeah, I'd like to. I mean, if we just have an opening.
No, that's fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You're the best, Crystal.
Thanks, Crystal.
All right. So I got a pint glass of
High Noon.
High Noon.
Nice.
Todd, we're going to have a chat at halftime, too. It's the most distracting show I've ever done in my entire life.
You're really lucky that your wife doesn't listen to this show.
I know. I know.
We're also lucky the camera isn't pointed that way.
I was going to say, turn the camera.
Let's not do that.
Well, then we've got a bar cam going. I'm sure she'll cross that field of vision eventually, Todd.
So yeah, it is a little light in here as opposed to the last couple playoff games we did.
Well, and that struck me as well. But it's unfair for us to have done the only two live streams from Uncle Ray's during the playoff season
during the two craziest games.
Right.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump off quick because Mary just told me that my feed's not coming through great. So I'm going to try and jump out, jump back in, see if I can get a little bit better.
Sounds good, brother.
All right,
We'll see you in a
buddy.
minute. All right, so for those fans of our lady friends, you should know that they are sitting directly off to our right. The lovely and radiant Danielle Selesky and the effervescent Ms. Lori Clark.
There they are.
Jeez. Cory, I'm going to say if she knew that camera was on her right now, she'd tell you to turn it off.
I'm very sure she would, but guess what?
All right.
Too
Baby.
bad.
He's back.
Oh.
Is he back?
I'm back.
All right, hold on. We're bringing you back in.
All right, there we go.
All
Todd.
right, so Rams are up
Back.
3-0. About 4 minutes left in the first. No reason to panic, Detroit faithful.
Oh, there's a lot of ball left to be played.
Todd, you got yourself a shot you can pour?
I got one ready, baby.
Shot of, what are you drinking?
Little Crown Peach, baby. It's still peach season, Bob. It's 80 degrees out here today, man. I'm going to keep the peach rolling until the till the cool weather shows up.
So, Todd Dillon, I think that you and the audience knows how devoted I am to giving back to the audience and at great personal sacrifice. So, doing the podcast every week with wearing one of an embarrassingly large amount of band T-shirts. I'm kind of hoping that Todd Dillon takes that same approach to the alcohol that he's drinking every week.
We want to mix it up more.
Every week, mixing it up.
Mix it up. Okay. You know what sucks about that, though, Bob, is I'm pretty particular about stuff I'll do shots of.
Well, it doesn't have to be your booze, but maybe your beers. Do you
I
have
told you
a?
I got, all right. I'm switching it up. Ask me what I'm drinking, Bob.
Let me guess. Is it the Bodhi?
Little Bodhisattva.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Little Bodhisattva. How's that? Is that
Way to
better?
really get crazy there, Todd.
Exactly. Little Bodhisattva. It's a whole different brewing company.
Well, I mean it's a start.
He's
it's
not
a
wrong.
start. All right, excuse you, sir.
What was that?
That was a squeaker.
It's my koozie.
You got one of those old timey.
That's what you call your butthole?
Steampunk koozies?
It's a badass koozie.
Is it a steam driven koozie?
It's a badass koozie.
All right, we're gonna have to remedy that, Cory. You know how every now and again I'll send him a Blacktion figure?
No.
I think I need to switch that up a little bit and send him a new piece.
Or some WD-40 to grease that bad boy up a little bit.
Yep. You take the beer, dunk it in the cooler of WD-40, and then put it right in the koozie.
I got you.
And no noises on the podcast.
You like that noise?
I mean, I just wanted to sniff it.
All right, I'm going to say Lions got to get something going here. We're only down 3-0, but still, it seems like we're
Dude,
kind
it's
of.
the first quarter, Bob.
I
They're
know,
making their move. They're moving the ball.
But there's got to be something at the end of it.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you, Bob, but it's 2nd and 2. Come on, give them a break.
Break given.
All right, Todd.
All right,
Cheers,
you got
brother.
Cheers, everybody.
Salute,
Thank you for
guys.
joining us.
That's the good stuff, baby.
Ooh-wee.
Who can we talk to about getting some chilled shots?
Mine was chilled, Bob.
Probably Angie.
Mine was
Yeah.
icy cold.
Angie's been pouring our Jack Fire straight.
Yeah. As though we're not regulars at this bar. And don't regularly request chilled Jack Fire.
Maybe she doesn't realize it's for us because we used to do fireballs. And this is the first time Angie's been bartending that we've been here.
Maybe it's
in
because
quite
we're
some
not
time.
sitting at the bar.
Well, then we could have easily corrected it. Yes. There we go.
Yes. All right.
So,
See,
hey,
that's what I'm
I got-
talking about, Todd.
They were showing Detroit's offensive coordinator there just for a second.
Yeah.
So I have a trivia. I know that we don't have the fans lined up for trivia, but I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What is the greatest Lions offensive coordinator's name in the history of the Lions?
Turd Ferguson.
Mitch Kumstein.
Close. Jim Bob Cooter.
Oh, damn it. I actually do know that name from the Lions. I should have went with that. Sons of bitches.
You son of a bitch.
That is the classic name. Jim Bob Cooter.
Yep. You got me. You got me, Todd. Oh, my God.
We're obviously not doing TT's TikToks tonight, but I did come across one the other night of a news anchor reading off birthday wishes to people, and it was the guy that got caught with he goes, "Oh, happy birthday or happy 3rd birthday to Hugh Janus." And one of the desk reporters caught it and just started cracking up. He's like, I think we've just been had. And once the guy reading it realized, he lost it too. And he's like, yeah, they definitely got me on that one. He was like, I hope there's no 3-year-old out there named Hugh Janus.
You never know. One of my favorite names I've ever is a real guy's name. I interviewed a guy once, and hopefully he's listening tonight. His name is
Hopefully he is, yes.
His name is Justin Case.
I mean, that's funny, but there's nothing. I mean, nothing to say like, oh, I need to change my name once I turn 18.
Oh, like Seymour Butts.
Yeah, that I'd be like, okay, let's look at a name change.
Well, I would think Jim Bob Cooter would be looking for a name change as well.
But is
Don't
his
call me Jim
Christian
Bob.
name Jim Bob, though?
People call him that on television,
Right,
Bob.
but is his name's James Robert Cooter?
I mean,
And someone said, like, hey, Jim Bob.
I don't think Todd was focusing so much on the Jim Bob or the James Robert. I think he was focusing more on the Cooter aspect.
But we grew up. Did you not grow up with Dukes of Hazzard?
No, I did not
Crazy
grow up with
Cooter.
it. That was
Crazy
before my
Cooter.
time. Yeah, I mean, I saw the new one. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the.
Okay, so it's got a place in pop culture that someone Todd's age or my age might go like, Cooter's not that bad of a last
It's
name.
a bad name, Bob.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, it's a bad name, Bob.
I love, though, that the fact that I focused on Jim Bob drew so much ire from my co-hosts.
I love that too.
So Bob was correct. His real name is James Robert Cooter.
Yes!
But again, I still don't think that's what we're focusing on.
Exactly.
The idea that it was...
Be that
Thank you,
as
Cory.
it may, gentlemen. Be that as it may. James Robert Cooter, I salute you.
To be fair, hit the button.
He's trying.
Oh,
To be fair, I didn't give you a chance to keep going on it, Bob. I'm sure you'd have gotten around to Cooter being a crazy ass name.
No, I think you're wrong, Todd.
I don't think I would have.
He's just
I think you would have focused on the James
Yeah.
Robert, yeah.
I think I would have stubbornly and obstinately focused on anything but the Cooter. Someone please
It's all I was
clip that
focused
out and
on.
put it on TikTok.
I mean, don't get me
Make us
wrong. I think
famous.
Jim Bob is a pretty country name, but
The countryest of names.
it is Billy Bob. That might be a little bit countryer.
Although, would Bob Jim be even more country?
Bob Jim?
Yeah. Because it doesn't really roll off the
Right.
tongue with.
Right. No, it doesn't.
No.
Oddly enough.
All right, 4th and 2. We are going for it. Per Dan Campbell's giant balls.
You've seen him?
And
And
we
we got it.
made it.
First down
He
Lions.
brought them out all season last year.
Huh.
Some might say that's why we lost in the playoffs.
I'm really surprised. That they
Some
would-
might say, and they might be right, but you know what? In the immortal words of Bruce Arians, Bob, no risk it, no biscuit.
You are so right, my friend.
Or, as they say in the South, a tisket and a tasket.
Do the Cooters say that in the South?
I think the Cooters came up with that.
Yes, now we're turning on the offense. Yes.
Another first down. All right.
Exactly. I wonder if people call Jim Bob's mom Mama Cooter. Big Mama Cooter. How you doing?
You know, your Mama Cooter is so amazing.
Mama Cooter makes the best peach pie.
What, if you had to guess, what is Mama Cooter's first name?
Bertha.
I can tell you what. I don't know exactly what the very first part of the name would be, but there's a Lynn following it.
Bertha Lynn Cooter.
Yes! Oh, he got stuck, though.
He did get stuck, but that was a hell of a stiff arm.
Yeah, Amon St. Brown is a badass dude.
There you go.
He's all right. He's not on my fantasy team, Bob.
Danielle's got St. Brown on her fantasy
team?
Yeah.
All right. So we can look forward to even more outbursts from Danielle when it comes to...
St. Brown doing anything? I can actually hear her in the microphone.
Didn't we have Amon Ra's wife on for one of the hockey games last year?
We might have. Yes, we did. Her name escapes me, but I'm sure it ends with St. Brown right now.
Exactly.
Come
Exactly. Bertha Lynn Cooter.
Bertha Lynn. That's a unfortunate name.
Bertha is a great first name because it's also a verb. You just got to pick the right middle name.
Wait. Bertha?
Mabel Cooter.
Yeah. Bertha is a noun and a verb.
In what sense would you use it as a verb?
Well, that's Laporta again?
He
She done
rifled that
Bertha the
over him.
Jim Bob.
If her middle name was also Jim Bob. Bertha Jim Bob Cooter? That's exactly what she did.
I still don't know how you use birth. Unless it's some sort of slang.
Birth is a verb.
Well, birth is
Yeah,
Bertha.
Bertha, and then ... fill in the middle name.
Hang on,
So
let's see if Shank Boy is going to do what Shank Boy is going to do here.
Oh, the kickers are always letting you down, Todd. Let's hope that we're wrong in this occasion.
He made it.
This is a chip
Yeah.
in, buddy.
God
He
damn
put,
it, Todd,
he
Todd,
put
you
his
gotta-
cigarette down long enough to freaking kick a field goal.
Todd, I think we had this problem in the playoffs before, but you are probably 3 seconds ahead of us.
Oh, I know.
So you got to stop announcing what happened.
Sorry.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, we did forget about that.
They scored a touchdown, Bob.
Stop it! No one's listening. No, we're not falling for that. Not going to fall for that shit.
That's what I'll do. I'll just throw an Easter egg. Touchdown, Lions!
Who was the dude? I swear to God, Todd, I was looking on Instagram yesterday and saw that someone, I can't remember what college team they played for, broke their forearm during the game.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Did you hear the same?
I did not. That doesn't shock me. Shiloh Sanders broke his foot yesterday.
Was it a grievous injury?
I don't think so. Did you see?
God damn it!
I don't think Prime son Shadur is going to make it through the season. They beat him up like a piñata.
I thought you said prime son shitter.
Shadur.
Oh, yeah, that's close enough. I don't know. Bob's trying to look something up over here. I don't know what's going on.
GruesomeInjuries.com.
Gruesome.
Colorado safety Shiloh Sanders exited the Buffalo's 28-10 loss to Nebraska on Saturday after suffering an arm injury in the first quarter.
Well, I thought it was his foot that was broken.
No. Broken forearm.
There you go.
Close enough, Todd.
That's close. Right name, wrong body part.
Medically speaking, not at all close to what you were saying.
Oh my!
Shin bone's connected to
It's
your
broken.
arm bone.
In a sense, yes, I guess.
And yet you said the foot.
That's what I thought. I thought he broke his foot.
Perhaps he broke it with a foot.
Todd's scouting reports would be amazing.
I know.
I'm really sorry. We're going to have to pull a second string in because lost a quarterback with a grievous brain injury.
Oh, he stubbed his toe.
Dude sprained his finger. No. I said brain injury.
Yes.
Again, close enough.
Yeah.
It's connected.
Okay.
Ask him who the 21st president is. He won't know. That's how you can tell.
Look at that shot of the Copa.
Did any of you boys hear about the
shining? Look at you
Green
guys
Day-
got the D all shined up.
the Green Day tour that hit the Copa over the weekend?
And they got pulled off stage due to a drone.
So yeah, they did. All of a sudden.
Oh, hang on. I hate to interrupt the Green Day, but relevant to what we're watching.
Sure.
So you got, obviously everyone knows about the new dynamic kickoff thing that they're doing.
Sucks ass.
Well, I'm not sure that our audience does. Explain.
So, oh boy, I think you asked the wrong person.
Todd can do it.
All the players are lined up way closer. No one takes off until the ball actually lands. It's supposed to prevent injuries and produce more kickoff returns.
Is that good, Todd?
Yeah, if kickers would put down their heaters and actually learn how to kick the ball accurately to a distance. But none of these dipshits can do anything but kick it into the end zone, so it's been nothing but touchbacks all weekend.
So that's exactly why I was bringing it up, because the Lions kicker literally just kind of like took like a hot 3-iron shot right over the heads of the Rams players, and it actually landed within that zone perfectly. So they wanted them to try to return it. I thought that was pretty cool because I have not, out of all the other games I've watched so far, like Todd said, yeah, they just busted out of the end zone.
I saw one actually placed really, really well, and it has to be a pop-up if you're going to get the guys to do it so that the ball is potentially in play. But I think I like player safety because nobody wants to see the stars of the game get freaking hammered and knocked out for the season.
I disagree.
Cory disagrees violently.
You make millions of dollars a year. If you end up a vegetable, so sorry. Guess what? Rugby.
No, hang on. Hang on.
Let me finish my thought. Rugby has not changed their rules to make their players more safe, and those guys don't even wear pads.
I think they might have changed the rules to make the players
in rugby,
more susceptible
Cory?
to injury.
What do they not do?
Two things. In rugby, they don't start with a 50-yard running start at a guy who's defenseless without pads. So that's different. Secondly, name 3 rugby players, Cory. You can't. And if you want to watch a bunch of scabs play professional football, then let them all get hurt. Because you know what's pretty cool in your way of thinking, nobody will be making millions anymore because it'll be a bunch of dudes that nobody knows playing if they're all hurt.
I'm more than okay with that.
How was that not? Hold on, Todd. How was that not fumble recovery?
I didn't see because I was too busy lambasting Cory over
lambasting
foolishness.
It was a pitch out by the quarterback that was fumbled, and we ended up recovering it, but apparently it was ruled down. I'm not a fan of whatever rule that is.
Did he pitch it forward?
Yes.
Was it a shovel pass?
No, it was pitch out.
Did he pitch it forward?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
If it was forward, then it's a forward pass, and then it's incomplete.
Yeah. Well, that it's incomplete and not a fumble because he didn't catch it?
Because it went forward.
Oh, fuck.
If it goes forward and it's not caught, it's a pass.
Not a fan of that. I'm just going to say.
You don't like shovel passes?
I don't.
There you go.
I don't like fumbled shovel passes that are down because you weren't good enough to catch it.
If you get a shovel pass and you drop it, it's an incomplete pass.
So again, folks, helicopter leasing and maintenance and shovel passes. The Schnozzcast is that's where you want to go.
Go-to podcast for those two topics.
I mean, you gotta stake your claim
Cooters.
somewhere.
And the Cooter family.
And
If
Jim
you want to
Bob
talk Cooters,
Yeah.
you come to the Schnozzcast because we're going to talk about Cooters, damn it. Jim Bob, Bertha, Ellie Mae.
You okay there, buddy? You could have muted yourself while you were doing that.
I know.
Speaking of that, Bob.
Always with the Cooters.
I'm probably going to get in a little bit of trouble for this, but
Oh, fantastic! Here we go.
we have a little Thai restaurant in our town here in Washington.
Yep.
And do you know who the owner of the restaurant looks exactly like?
Matthew McConaughey.
And I'm going to give you a hint just because I don't want you to just grab a name out of the sky.
And Hayes.
But a character from King of the Hill.
Hank Hill?
Good guess, but wrong.
Bobby Hill.
Another good guess, but wrong.
Boom.
But you're in the right family. You're in the right family.
You're going to make him name all the Hill family member names?
There's not that many of them.
But he's missed every one.
And my favorite
Peggy
Hill of all.
Hill.
No. Cotton.
Cotton? Jesus. I could have. I don't even know if I would have came up with that.
Eventually he would have.
He's got his peg leg from Nam.
No, his face. He looks just like him, dude. I was like staring at him the other night, and I'm like, he reminds me of somebody. And we were there with, I can't remember who else was there. Oh, Cookie was there with us.
Okay.
And so Cookie Googled Cotton Hill. On his phone, he's like, he does. He looks just like him. I know. I'm like, Cotton Hill.
All right, so we're at about 9:25 left in the second quarter. 3-3 is the score.
Not good.
Todd, do you want to take this moment to talk up your up-and-coming new podcast?
Oh, yeah. Let's, we'll take a minute. I'm still trying to line up some people to get my...
Let me mute my mic and Cory's and give you some sound without any background noise.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Schnozzcast people out there. Thanks, Bob, for giving me this few seconds. Coming up very, very soon, within the next month, we're going to be launching Perspectives Unbound. It's going to be pretty cool. We've already got a couple of interviews under our belt. And it's going to be really cool. It's a show just giving different people's perspectives, what they've been going through in life, the chances they've taken, and where it's taken them in life. I think that it's going to be a really, really good show, and I hope you guys tune in. The show's called Perspectives Unbound, and it'll be launched in the next month. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Todd. Yeah, my pleasure, man.
Looking forward to it, dude.
We literally have been looking forward to it for a long time. And it
I
feels
know.
like it might
Now we have
finally be here.
content. We have content on wax. Hey, speaking of which, is it okay for me to ask Cory my favor on the air, Bob?
No, go ahead.
Hey, Cory. So, I would love to ask you to produce. I have 2 interviews coming up with people in Australia, and I definitely don't want to be focused on the on Switcher and all that other stuff, and would love it if you'd volunteer to produce those 2 shows for me.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to do it remotely over Switcher. As long as you guys were able to both use your phones to come into the room. I don't see why we couldn't do that.
Does that mean that you have to line up with the time zone?
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah, we all have to do that. We all have to do that. The good news is it's there tomorrow, so we get some flexibility.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll sync up with you this week, and because I definitely the good news is actually I only need to do one this time. One of the gentlemen is going to be in California in September, so I'm going to do that interview. And by the way, just for people's knowledge, these aren't people that I know. These are actually PhD types from the land down under, doing some really, really cool stuff in the world.
All right, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, no, I'm be more than happy to help you out with that. All right, the Lions just had a good pass block.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have another one here. No, it's out of bounds.
Stafford threw it away.
Hey Todd, when you're on the podcast with these people from Australia, can you get them to say the word no?
Sure.
But like really get them to say it, like ask them to say it, and then when they clearly can't, give them shit and go like, how come you can't say the word no? Everybody else in the civilized world can. How come you can't?
What? Hang on, I'm confused here.
I'm confused as well.
Well, because if you ask an Australian person to say no, they say no.
I mean,
and you're like, that's
still,
not no.
It's
say
still
no. They're like, no.
No, I haven't heard that.
Todd,
well, you haven't done the podcast yet.
Todd,
you will.
Don't listen to Bob.
I'm not listening because I'm going to drive a little science. When I was in Australia, I heard no all manner of times.
I'm not talking about from ladies of the night. I'm talking about from like professional.
No, I never heard that, Bob. No.
Todd,
hopefully this breaks us in Australia, Cory.
I don't think it's going to now.
We should get, who should sponsor us is the Crown Casino in Melbourne. Fabulous place. If you're ever in Melbourne and you can stay anywhere, stay at the Crown Casino.
I was going to say,
no, don't order.
It was going to be Foster's.
Don't order the Foster's because they will make fun of you.
I'm totally fine with that.
Nobody drinks the Fosters.
Nobody? You mean nobody in Australia?
Nobody. It is not Australia's
So
beer.
in Australia, what do they drink?
Not Fosters.
Yes!
Oh, nice play.
4th and 4 for the Rams. Pass broken up by the Detroit Lions. Taken over at the, I'm going to say the 25-yard line. No, it can't be the 25-yard line. Why would they have gone for it at 4th and 4?
You're questioning just like I am.
Yep.
But they did, and it was good for us.
Todd, you're 3 seconds ahead. What field position are the Lions going to have? Any idea?
I have no idea. I was trying to remember what beers I had when last time I was in Australia.
I did derail your line of thought. That's fair. Hey, thanks again to Jason Thomas from Uncle Ray's for allowing us to live stream the hell out of this.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think once we get through halftime here, we're gonna have to get him up here and get him on camera for a
second.
Todd,
whatever trivia questions you may have, including those that you've already asked Todd or Cory and I.
Yep.
We got to hit Jason with those trivia questions.
Gotcha. I'm ready. I got a good one for you.
You got your hold them for Jason. You got your Bose headphones set up there for Jason to put on if he wants to join? Okay.
I think they're still working and good to go.
Does this lady who's sitting right there know that she's been on camera all night?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah.
If not, oh well. We're in a.
I don't think she knows.
We're in a public area.
We are. She keeps looking over here though. That's what we're talking about is something that might be interesting.
Well, so
Not knowing that she's been on camera the entire time.
while we're on commercial break here, to go back.
There's Crystal.
Uh,
Can I get one more? And my good friend would like another one as well.
no, I literally just put
you
this in
did?
here. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
fuck yourself. Can we get them chilled? Maybe Angie can do that. Thank you.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
the last.
Hey Todd, you still there?
I'm here still.
Yeah. That's.
Never mind. So we last year when we did the last 2 playoff games, Bob, you ran the bar was packed.
It was
beyond packed.
utterly packed. Yeah. We were
Like,
lucky to be able to get this table.
Yeah, and
People
we
were mad that we were sitting here.
Like we couldn't move the table out. Like Bob and I were very cramped in here.
Yeah.
And we went around before.
Dudes.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Jameson Williams.
See? I didn't spoil it for you.
Thank
did
you
I?
for not spoiling it, sir.
Well done. Well done. So
By the way, if you want to advance notice on what's going to happen the next play, please text Todd Dillon at
Dude.
555-0123. MJ. He's like,
Just have
I
him
feel
call
like
a
he did
shocker
this
line.
last time we were here. He's like, oh, I didn't even see you there. We've got lights on us. He's going to go
microphone
the entire time without even knowing that we're here.
overthrown.
He still doesn't know we're here. I'm just going to go on record and say MJ is the dumbest guy we know.
Wow. I'm not going to say that by any means.
I just did.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey. How are you? Yep.
And there he goes.
And there he goes.
And he's off.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hang on. This we're actually getting kind of within scoring range. Wow. So,
2nd and 10.
got the first. All
Yep.
right.
Who is this?
Give me your Gibbs.
So while they're resetting, real quick, there was a lady last year. We were going around passing out bracelets and stickers and all that.
Yeah.
And she told Bob very directly, if you have me on film, I'm going to sue you.
She did.
Back?
I hope so.
My lawyers have been very aggressive in pushing back. Yes, I love this play. I love this play. First down.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank
I don't
you,
like the way he
Crystal.
went down, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't like
Hey,
that.
look.
Yeah, he's not feeling
What
too
is
good.
going on with these?
I don't like that.
All right. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to pour it right into the other.
Might as well. All right, so we got who's down, Todd? Who's down?
Looks like a high ankle sprain, boys.
Oh, yep.
It's not Gibbs, though.
No, it's
Williams?
Jameson, bro.
No.
Williams.
Position is wide receiver. They look at Williams.
I will say last season was we had very few serious injuries that took players out for weeks at a time, which may have been worked in our favor, but I don't know if we're going to get that lucky this year.
I sure hope so. All right, Todd, while we're on a commercial
Yes, sir.
break here, buddy, pour yourself up another little shot.
On it, Cory.
Just from it's difficult when you're trying to do the podcast and look at the camera, engage in discussion, and also watch the game. I feel like they haven't gotten the ball to St. Brown as much tonight as they normally would have. Maybe they're trying to spread it around to Jameson and other
Yeah.
Laporta.
He has. Go ahead, Todd.
I was going to say, I feel like they know that he's the best player on the field. And so the defense is probably, they've got him bracketed likely. And so, again, you can't just go to him because he's the guy. I mean, and ultimately, the fact that they have so many weapons, Laporta is the #1 tight end in the league this year. And they have targeted him, looks like, quite a bit. And Jameer, and again, the Lions want to run. They want to run. If they're going to win in the playoffs, they need to be able to run. And so with Montgomery and Jameer, it's not surprising that Amon-Ra is not showcased.
Sorry, MJ was interested in our
well,
merch
we thought
up
he
here.
was interested, and then he's like, I don't feel like I'm interested. He's like,
You got a sticker?
I got this.
Take another one.
Make him answer a trivia question.
You want to sit down and when you get a minute, come back and sit down with us. We got a microphone for you. He's like, nope, I don't think so. You would think that in 2024,
here he
fuck,
comes.
okay. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm not afraid. All right, MJ. Take those headphones, put those on. All right, hold on. Is that in number 4? Well, that's number 3.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? I can't
Nothing?
hear anything.
Nothing?
Are you my padre?
Are you ripping on him for the San Diego hat?
Will you be my padre?
Hello.
Hang on. I'm going to try to reconnect him.
What, hold on. What can I do from here? Well, that's you. That's you. This is him right here. Right here. Yep. Just put the headphones on and we'll work it out. Testing. Okay.
Yeah. We're seeing the speed of this Lions offense now kicking into gear. And that's when it can get really exciting because
he's like, what am I supposed to do? Get yourself a beer. Grab a beer. He just bought a bucket of beers and then he walked away from all of them to come sit down with us. That's criminal. Okay, now put the headphones on.
Oh, hang on, guys. Hang on.
All right, now can you hear me, MJ? All right, grab the mic. You're right there. All right, say hi.
What's up?
What's up, MJ? I can't hear him.
The headphones went out again?
Oh, man. We're having a little bit of trouble with the headphones here. Give us a minute. How many different extenders do we have? All right, the Lions are threatening to score their first touchdown, but you got a 3rd and 1 with 3:40 left in the second quarter. Score still 3-3. And again, all right, MJ, tell me, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. All right.
MJ, are you my padre?
No.
All right, so you're gonna put that shit right up to your mouth,
Yeah.
and then
Put
tell
it in your
Todd
mouth.
Dillon.
Put it in your mouth, MJ.
Not at all.
Tell Todd Dillon that
Not at all.
you are not his padre. Looks like we got the first down.
What was that?
This is Todd Dillon. He's our co-host in Seattle, Washington.
What's up, MJ?
Hey, what's going on, boss?
Welcome to the show.
He saw your San Diego hat, and as is Todd's way, immediately started ripping on you for it. But that's okay, because he ripped on the two of us for the last hour and a half. So you're just the new guy.
I didn't even rip on you. I just asked if you were my padre.
Okay, hold that. It's loud here. You got to hold that close.
Okay.
All right, so let's see if the Lions can actually put it in the end zone here.
It's all right. That's just the first. That was the first down.
Yep.
You got a few more goals.
David Montgomery.
More downs.
David Montgomery, right. David Montgomery, right.
That's what you call it.
Wait,
That's what
Montgomery,
they need
right?
to do.
Okay.
Montgomery, right.
And it may not be fair.
And If they want to score, Montgomery Wright.
If you don't score on that play. Just so you know. There you go.
Hold on.
You can feel free to tell Todd that he's full of shit.
But you'd be wrong.
I'm gonna see if he gonna call it.
All right, so while
Well,
we're
they're
on a
going to
commercial break,
commercial.
we're on a commercial break here.
I got a trivia question for you, MJ. You ready?
Hang on, real quick, Todd. We got these shots sitting in front of us.
All right, mine's getting warm here.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
MJ.
Salute.
What y'all drinking?
Cheers, everybody.
Jack Fire.
That's the good stuff, baby.
It's actually room temperature now, which is
Actually,
not bad.
better than was it a Fireball?
MJ, are you looking forward to the new Joker movie?
I'm not 100% sure.
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta see. It's it's a musical, so I gotta.
I heard, but I don't know for sure.
It's a musical?
No, it's a musical.
Not 100% a musical, but there's definitely musical parts in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be musical. They're gonna be singing on there. So
Really?
And they sing, like, both of them do their own singing.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I know
But one of them is Lady Gaga, so
Yeah.
it can't be that bad.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna sing. So, like I said, if they do it right, I'm all for it. But if it's too much sounds of, I ain't got time.
By the way, Todd, I love talking movies with MJ because I always get a different, but he always astounds me with movies that I had no idea he's seen. He's like, oh yeah, I love that movie.
I got two requests.
Yeah.
Two movies I've seen recently. Strange Darling.
Strange, hold it up to your
Strange Darling.
Strange Darling.
Strange Darling. Okay.
I've heard that was really good.
Yup.
You've seen it
Yes, sir.
in the theater?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
And Blink Twice. Blink Twice wasn't bad either.
Okay.
So I checked out both of those. Pretty good movies, I thought. So.
Putting them on the list.
I had Strange Darling, but I'm gonna have to add Blink Twice.
Yeah, Blink Twice is that's the one with Channing Tatum,
Yeah.
and
He's like a Jeffrey Epstein, got an island kind of a guy.
sort of.
Sort
It's,
of.
I don't even want to tell
I've
you.
really
don't give
crystallized
too much away.
I've crystallized the plot down into a very small point that's probably not even true, but
It's something like that, but
okay.
it's that, but it's then some. I'm gonna just put it like that.
Okay.
It's a lot more going on there, and it was all right. I liked it.
All right.
I like the. So there could be some controversy towards it, depending on what side of the fence you stand. But I thought it
I
was
told you.
All right.
They need the right play, wrong back.
Oh,
he didn't get in.
Montgomery Wright, did he get in?
It was
He
wrong.
didn't get
Right
in.
play, wrong
Right at,
back.
Oh,
right
but
at
that
the,
was only second down.
Yeah, that's second down.
He's got to be like on the half-yard line.
Yeah, he's like right there. Even when he was trying to push in for momentum,
Right play,
he didn't
wrong
get all the way
back.
through.
They should have given it to Gibbs, is what you're saying?
Montgomery.
Montgomery?
Boom.
Montgomery is the smash.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
that's a
I
touchdown.
don't know about that one.
That's a touchdown, dude.
Before yeah, I don't know.
If he touched the ground, he was.
Oh no, that's a touch.
That's a touchdown because
That's a
only his
touchdown.
feet were touching the ground. His
That's a
right
touchdown.
foot was touching the ground. His
That
left
is-
leg was on top of another player.
Yeah, I thought.
That's a touchdown.
Well, actually, I don't even think.
His elbow was the first thing down.
You think
His
his
elbow
was?
came down after the
Oh,
ball
okay.
was over the plane. Should be a touchdown.
Damn it, Todd. Are we going to another commercial?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
They got to make their money.
So,
I guess.
Danielle and I talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
They said in basically a 4-hour game, you watch 18 minutes of football.
Oh yeah. Well, all the commercials, they got to put sell you a couple of cars or whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott isn't going to get $240 million if they don't show these commercials.
Exactly.
You're really making a good case for watching soccer.
Yeah. Hey, to each his
Have
own.
you? Has anybody watched Wrexham at all?
Oh, God, yeah. Danielle and I watch every...
But have you watched watched the game?
Oh, the actual soccer game?
Yeah.
God, no.
I have watched the games, and I will tell you that compared to the NFL, yeah, you're watching a fuckload more of the game.
Well, yeah,
itself.
because it's
Yeah, a
nonstop.
buckload of nothing.
And then they don't have a lot of advertisements. Not a lot of.
They're covered in advertisements.
Yeah, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah. Well,
That's. I think that's
People want to
someone
see
who
either
doesn't.
scoring and hitting. Or again, don't get me wrong. I'm not disparaging the skill sets that they have.
Yeah.
The athletes themselves. I'm just saying the game itself is a lot more movement than actual. I mean, ultimately, like I said, the football is every play is action. Somebody's getting hit, tripped.
Yeah, but
Punch in the face.
it's only for 7 seconds, and then you got a minute and a half of nothing.
Yeah, but you wait 2 commercials and you see it again. In soccer, you can watch.
It's just a
30
different-
minutes.
It's
nothing.
a different. It's the difference between asking football fans to watch baseball, who might think that baseball is boring.
I disagree because here's the thing. Here's why I disagree with that though. I think if you're a true soccer fan, you can watch it on TV. I think football translates into TV better. If you go to a real professional soccer match, I'm intrigued the whole game because you see what they're trying to set up. You can see it.
Yeah.
The television screen isn't big enough to let you see what's being set up unless you're
They
a true
ruled it a touchdown.
soccer fan. Good call.
Todd, thank you for not spoiling that.
You're welcome.
Call in the field was reversed. Right gets the touchdown. That's 9-3 Detroit. You're going for the extra point, which is good. 10-3 lead about 2 minutes before half.
You like that?
Well done. Well done. Thank you, sir. You know, with all the time we're going to be...
Oh, okay, that's
With
nice.
all the time we're going to be podcasting from the bar during Lions games this summer, or sorry, this fall, we got to keep remembering that Todd knows what happens before we do.
Yeah, Todd. We're in Detroit, not you.
yeah.
No, but
I know.
he's keeping quiet.
I know. No, he did a
I
good
am.
job. He did a
Hey,
very good
MJ,
job
by
with
the
that
way,
one.
these guys are stalling because there's like $100 waiting to get in your pocket for answering the trivia question.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we got trivia coming up here. All right, so let's do it right now because we're doing the kickoff.
All right, this is
Todd,
for
what do you got?
Bob's going to give you $100 if you get this answer right.
No, I will not. I will not. I will give you $1.
He's going to give you $100.
No, I will not.
He's good for it. You ready, MJ?
Go ahead.
I don't even know how
All right.
easy this. I don't
Between
even know what the question is.
1987 and 1988, who was the first Lions player to rush for 100 yards in an NFL regular season game other than Barry Sanders?
What was the years again?
Between 1987 and 1998, sorry. 1987 and
He
1998.
fucked up the question.
Yeah.
No, I just repeat. I got it right the first time. Between 1987 and 1998, who was the first player to rush for 100 yards in an NFL regular season game other than Barry Sanders?
Yeah. It's not James Stewart, is it?
It is not. But I'll give you another guess for another $100 from Bob's pocket.
What? No.
Now we're up to 200.
See, now, no, I know who he is. I just cannot think that he was the backup. He came after Barry. He came after Barry. He was, God, I cannot think of that guy's name. He was a nobody, but he was Barry's backup.
Todd, is that correct?
Well, it
You
is
need
correct.
a name. You need a name.
Well, I know that.
I
but-
don't know the name.
All
You
right.
can't just say Barry's backup and win the
Yeah,
So
match.
Bob's going to keep his money for this one. But the answer is Derek Moore.
Derek Moore?
Derek
Indeed.
Moore?
Yep, he rushed for 107 yards.
Derek Moore?
Derek Moore.
Oh, Lord, no, I don't know that. That ain't even in that
Some
name
might
don't
say
even
it's a
ring
great
bell.
trivia question.
Derek
Others
Moore?
would say you're an asshole for asking that.
Derek Moore.
Dude, it's a 10-year span, dude, and other than Barry.
Well,
100 yards. That's why
First
the
of all,
Lions were so
at first it was a
futile.
1-year span, and then you made it a 10-year span.
Exactly.
That is true.
You mind fucked your
Okay,
interviewee.
easier question then.
Go ahead.
Easier question. This is for another $100 from Bob.
This is from Cory. This $100 is going to come from Cory.
Yeah, $100 from Cory. How many
not even here.
touchdowns did Barry Sanders score in his career?
Woo woo. Yeah, I don't know that one either.
Throw a number out,
Not
baby.
doing-
You might just name that number,
Yeah,
and Cody's
you
in it
never
for
know.
$100.
You never know.
I'm gonna say.
Get him.
Let me see.
First number's a 1. Come on now.
I'm gonna say 160, 167,
109.
109. Okay.
You were so close,
Yeah,
man.
he went too far
I
out.
wasn't close at all.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Corey was reaching for his wallet.
I was not
He's like,
reaching
oh
for shit.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to give this dude $100.
Thank you for trying though, MJ. You were a good sport.
Not a problem.
You were my
What do we
Padre.
have for consolation prizes for him, Todd?
Hey, we have a. You had a break? Yeah, let's buy him a shot.
Absolutely.
You got any Crown
Shot.
Peach
Let's
out
do a
there?
shot.
Does that mean he has to drink Crown Peach, or does
He
it mean
doesn't have to, but I'm saying
shot
Crown
of his
Peach
choosing?
Crown Peach is good.
Look at
No,
here.
I know it's peach season, but
Oh, is that what y'all gonna get? Hey.
well, Todd's
No.
been drinking Crown Peach for the last 3 months because it's the
No,
summertime.
I was
and it's
drinking Crown
peachy.
Apple 2 months ago.
Oh, sorry.
Well, actually, you know what? That's Berto thing. Berto be on that Crown Peach.
Yeah, Todd's a big fan.
Yes, he is. But we will do a shot of your choice.
We'll do the what y'all just had.
The what?
Jack Fire?
Jack Fire.
There you go.
We
There
can
you
do
go.
that. Absolutely.
Yeah. I like that better than the fire ball.
Yeah, no, we've discovered that Jack Fire is a little better than
Yeah,
Fireball.
this has really been the greatest change to the podcast is that I have not drank Fireball for the last 6 weeks.
Oh dang. Wait a
Which-
minute. 6 weeks?
Yep.
So when you was up here, was that like
Jack Fire.
your
Yeah.
first time doing it in a minute, or because you
You
was
mean
up here?
when we were up here last season, like in the?
No. The last time y'all were up here, which was
On a
about 3 or
Thursday?
4 weeks ago,
Yeah.
when I did the shot with y'all.
Jack Fire. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all had just.
And I'll
discovered
thank
it
Cory
one
for that,
time.
for
Exactly.
coming up with that the twist in the.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's not. Oh, come on now.
Man, I will give Stafford all the credit. He's kind of picking apart the secondary right now.
Well, I mean,
Well, that penalty helped him out a lot.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
that was a big pickup. Who was supposed to be on
But just like the spread, we're gonna. I think we may go into halftime here with a very, very close score.
That's why you don't bet spreads under 6.
So, helicopter maintenance and leasing, under spread betting, and what was the third thing we were good at?
I can't even remember now, to be honest with you.
And shovel passes.
Shovel passes.
No!
Ah, the shovel
Man,
pass.
stop it.
Fucking shovel pass got us
my
again, Todd.
God. Hutch had him.
The shitty part is you knew that 3 seconds before I said it.
I
You're
did.
like, oh, here's a shovel
did.
pass coming.
Shovel pass.
Damn.
Did you guys see the attempted shovel pass in the Titans game earlier?
No.
By
Tonight?
Lewis? Yeah.
Or today?
It was a 1 o'clock game.
No, I missed it.
He literally threw the game away. He was going to get sacked.
It was actually
And-
10 o'clock, Cory.
Oh, they started
10
10?
o'clock
Sorry.
Pacific. 1
Either
o'clock
way.
Eastern.
So, yeah,
He's trying to fuck with
he tried. I know. He tried a shovel pass, and it was the worst attempt I've ever seen. As he was getting sacked, and threw it right to one of the defenders, and they went for a touchdown. And it completely turned the game upside down.
That sometimes can happen.
All right, 2nd and 2. 30 seconds left. 10-3 Detroit. Yep, that's okay.
Not gonna
That
do
was
it.
a little easier than it should have been.
Is that Puka on this bench?
Nakua is on the bench.
Yeah. I guess he had banged his knee or something.
He got a little boo-boo.
Got a little boo-boo.
But they're obviously feeling like they can run.
Oh.
It. They can run it in here for a tie score for half.
Hey, MJ, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yep,
Clearly, you have talent. How come
three
these guys
more
don't have you on the show
chilled.
more often?
one's for MJ.
Birdo, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Well, for one reason is our schedule doesn't seem to match up whenever
Okay.
they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually do it on a Saturday, and I'm usually getting off of work.
Okay.
On, midnight. I work midnight, so
Shorter chips?
No.
so pretty much.
We got to
I'm
get you on.
getting
We got to work that out. We got to get you on one of these shows.
Well, this is like the second time I've been on it. The first time was during the Lions broadcast as well. So
Yeah.
it's
No,
like the only time that I am able to get on here is doing the
All right.
broadcast.
21 seconds left. 10-3 Detroit. Second and goal. Rams have the ball.
Did you guys show up yet?
Not yet.
no, we just ordered them.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Good news.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
There we go.
Mr. Kirby Grocer.
There we go.
There we go. There's the Stafford we know.
Woo!
Wow. Wow.
I don't know if that's the Stafford we know. Like we were saying earlier, like he's a good quarterback.
I ain't say he wasn't, but he throws picks. He leads the league of active players.
Is
right?
that true, Todd?
He leads.
What do you got to say?
He
to that,
throws a
Todd?
lot of picks. He does. Because
Okay.
he's a risk it biscuit man.
Yeah, he's a
He's
gunslinger.
got-
He's a risk taker, is what you're saying.
He's got a lot of confidence in his arm talent.
Yes, he do. And I never take that away from him, and that could also be his Achilles heel.
It's what makes him great, and it's what hurts him.
Yeah, he's kind of. I almost want to call him a poor man Brett Favre to a certain extent because.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
That is,
I like that. He is a bargain basement Brett Favre. He
That
doesn't
could-
run around like crazy, and he doesn't throw 18 picks in a game. Like
Yes.
Matthew's not
But
going
he
to throw
throws picks when it
nine.
helps us.
He will throw, but he'll throw picks because if you looked at that pass, he's got great touch. He likes to throw sidearm. He likes
Yes,
to
he
throw
put your
weird
knee down,
passes.
yes, he do. And
He loves his arm talent, and it gets him. It
know
gets
why
him
he wouldn't just fucking
biscuits,
down the ball.
and it gets him interceptions.
Yes, he do.
All right, so before we go to halftime
All
here,
right.
we got
halftime,
MJ,
10-3,
halftime.
Detroit over LA.
we got MJ.
Here we go.
Shot time.
MJ,
Shots.
thank you for not taking my non-existent
Oh,
$100.
Hang on,
It don't
Todd.
matter. I got to get the question.
We gotta
right
wait for
first.
Todd.
Todd's pouring one up right now.
All right.
Well, he's 1,500 miles away.
I'm ready.
Or what,
I'm
what
ready.
some,
I'm ready.
Some might
I gotta
consider
go.
an 8-hour helicopter ride away.
All right. Cheers, boys.
Salute.
Cheers, boys. Cheers, Todd.
And we just got to do a good job of not turning it over. We've had 2 good possessions deep in their territory.
That's the good stuff.
There you go, sir.
Hey, I got one more for you though.
Go ahead.
Best
There's
Lions
nothing on the line here, though.
offensive name. This is for no money.
Yep.
MJ. Lions offensive coordinators. Best name in Lions history.
That's what?
Best name of a Lions offensive coordinator in history.
Best name?
Yep.
That's not what you asked us earlier. I'm not going to give it away, but ask him the way you asked. That's
Hold
not
on.
what you asked us earlier, Todd.
I cannot think of that one dude. The one cat that came from the Rams. What did they call him?
Todd, ask him the way you asked us earlier.
Can't remember, Bob.
What do you mean you can't remember?
How did I ask you? Tell me how
Well,
I
it
asked you.
wasn't best name.
Who has the most interesting name of all
No,
Lions?
that's not.
Offensive
No.
coordinator. It's the coordinator that came from the actual Rams' greatest show on turf. What was his name?
I think that's the question.
Huh?
That's the question.
No, he
There
actually
you
was the
What's his name?
what's the best name?
What's the name of the
Yeah,
best?
give us
What's
the
the
most
best name?
outstanding name
of a Lions offensive coordinator, which I
best,
maintain is not
most
what he asked us
outstanding,
earlier.
most unique,
You gonna have to let me.
most fun to say, most fun to say.
It starts with a J.
Yeah, this is you asked us in a completely different way, Todd, and I don't know how to.
His name starts with a J.
That's a big hint. I'll bet you when we tell you the answer, if you don't answer it, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, I know you know the name.
We're gonna give you a hint.
No, don't even.
No hint.
All right, I like it. He's like, I got this.
He
He's really thinking. He's
This
really
Padres fan loves a challenge.
Steve Garvey.
And standing up to China, bringing
Loves a challenge.
back to Michigan.
All right, J.I.
Oh, come on, Cory.
No, that's not a good.
Country first. Tech Progress is responsible for the content of this.
First of all, he doesn't want to hit.
These guys will be involved in
Exactly.
collisions. This will
All right, MJ, some of us have been podcasting this entire hour and 20 minutes, and some of us have to go to the bathroom, so hurry up.
Whatever, man.
Oh, it's a
All
good
right,
time.
what is
If
it?
you gotta go, go.
For the answer,
What's the name?
Jim Bob Cooter.
But if it's something more serious,
No, that's not who I was thinking about. But all right,
Wait,
That is not who I was
is
thinking
there
about.
a better name than Jim
Is
Bob
there a
Cooter that
better
you were
name than
thinking
Jim
of?
Bob Cooter?
Actually, that's a pretty good name. No, I thought because we used to make fun.
I
of
was
that
thinking
name.
of Bob Jim Vagina.
Well, what was the coordinator that came from from the Rams? And that's the reason I thought that's who it was going to be, because the Lions are playing the Rams. They were here. He was here. Was he here? Yeah, he was here doing the 0-16.
But was it a better name than Bob Jim Cooter?
Well, he had
Bob.
a nickname. He
Oh,
had
it was a nickname.
and
Okay.
It wasn't like a funny nickname. Like
Shaky
Bob
Pussy?
Cooter.
Was that his nickname?
Yeah,
Wow.
see, Jim Bob Cooter is his actual name.
Okay.
Well, no, Robert James is his
Yeah,
actual
we've
name.
already established that.
Jim Bob Cooter is not his real.
We've
No.
gone
That's
over
right,
this.
James,
Yeah.
James Robert. James
Robert Cooter. Yeah.
That's
is his
terrible.
actual name.
Jim Bob was just a moniker given by his beloved
Dude, it's what
teammates.
people called him. That's
Jim
dude.
Bob
On every
Cooter, yeah.
every show on the NFL, they said Jim Bob Cooter. That's what he went by. It wasn't.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That's
But
his
the
name.
NFL
Because his
didn't
mom-
give him that name.
What's your
It
son?
was his beloved teammates that gave him that name.
You call your son Jack. That's not his first real name, bro.
Yeah, but the NFL didn't give him that name. That's all I'm
He
saying.
gave himself that name.
Right.
That's,
That's all I'm saying.
All right, boys. That being said, we're in halftime. We'll be back in whenever halftime's over.
Let's say 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. We'll see you then.
Peace.
I gotta figure out this guy's name now, dude.
And this place is up for grabs.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Halftime is a lot shorter than I thought.
Aiden tells us.
Todd, you back?
Tell Dan, and like,
Dude.
hey, guess what?
look at what I posted on YouTube.
If you ever want to go back,
I will. I will right now.
Did you post a video?
He's getting good at and immediately when we bring it up, he's like his head drop.
What did you post on YouTube?
These mofos are always late.
That's fair. That is fair, sir.
You put it in the comments?
Cory
Oh,
was
there we go.
Corey was in deep conversation with Jason Thomas, the owner of Uncle Ray's.
No, I was in deep conversation.
Thank
with
you,
Pat
Jason.
Thomas, the brother of Jason.
All right.
Thomas.
So how does that help us?
It doesn't.
All right.
I do have some very insightful information that I wish I could give you right now, but I can't.
Perfect.
You could if
Glad
you wanted to.
Glad you mentioned it.
No. It would be very inappropriate for me to do so.
Marriage jeopardizing if you did?
Yes.
All right.
And also jeopardizing other people in the bar. I would not.
Let's
I would
not do that then.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't do that.
Play
All
that
right, so-
I Lost on Jeopardy track, Bob.
I don't have it on the drop.
Damn it!
But you know what I do have on the drop?
He's still looking for it, people.
I got it.
Even their wiener.
There we go.
Hey, play that long form 90-second sports.
Oh, we can do that.
The long form?
The
What
old
you-
sports?
Play that long form 90-second
20.
sports. I like
He's
that.
going for 40.
Nope, that's not it.
That's not it.
Turn it up a little bit.
It is up.
Oh, it's all the way up?
Yeah. Well, that's the
This
old
should be playing
sports.
in the
Should I go for the new sports?
The bar should be playing this.
This is new sports.
It is.
90 seconds.
All right, I gotta drop that down.
Such a long song.
It's awesome. Bob said, make a 3-minute song for 90-second sports.
I never said a 3-minute song. 3-minute songs are what you've normally assumed that's what we need to do.
Dude, I was looking through my library. Most of the stuff I've recorded is way longer than that, too.
I know.
You can put it down.
Yeah, right.
You can give it to them, Berto. Thanks. I got us a pizza.
Am I
that's a pizza.
existential? Oh, and Bob, by the way.
Yes, sir.
I have a question. I need you to ask me another question.
Which you need to what?
I need you
sir.
so criticized me in the first half. I changed it up a little bit. Why don't you ask me what I'm drinking?
What are you drinking this half?
This half, Bob, I'm drinking a little Rogue Brewing Gumbaroo IPA.
Did you send Mary out to the store?
I did. Mary's in Michigan with you.
Oh, did you send her to Michigan and then drive back to Seattle with you for the podcast?
She took the helicopter, baby.
Yeah.
The Black
It only
Hawk.
takes 8 hours, is what I heard.
Dilly. Turns out,
Dilly.
we got the freaking our brother-in-law that you switched up. Turns out, credit was approved. We got the Black Hawk down, baby.
Credit was approved.
And Bob, for my shot, no more peach, baby. Peach season is over.
Yeah, you gotta drink that peach until it's done.
We're drinking that frosty ass Crown Apple, baby. Look, can you see the camera?
All right.
That's some frosty stuff, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Jason Thomas.
Put those headphones on.
JT!
Now, Jason, can you hear me? I can. Can you hear Todd Dillon? Say, JT!
JT!
All right, hold on.
Yep.
There we go.
You're live, buddy.
JT!
Hey guys, how's everybody doing today?
Jason
Thank you
Thomas.
for having us, Jason.
Hey, it's so good to have you guys here today, live at Uncle Ray's.
We fucking love
Fine.
it. We would love to come back here. Perhaps this is what you guys talked about earlier, but we were just looking through the schedule going like, which games do we want to ask Jason if it's okay if we come back and podcast from?
He literally just told me at halftime if we want to be here for every one, we're allowed to.
That's crazy.
Absolutely, man. I would be honored to have you guys here every game.
Dude, well, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, why not, man? It's just fun.
It's very
That's what
fun.
it's all about, right?
Well,
Having
this is a
good
bit of a
time.
different.
talking
Like the
about.
last time we were here, it was the playoffs at the end of last season, and your bar was so full that people were giving us the stink eye from right over there. How did you guys get a table when we got to sit all the fucking way over here? There were so many people here that they were like, these fucking podcasters. I'm a paying customer. So,
I mean, as are we.
Well, these guys, listen, man, they were sitting on pickle buckets.
They were.
Pickle buckets, those are like the 5-gallon buckets you see at Home Depot.
Oh,
They were sitting on pickle buckets.
you
Upside
filled this bar.
down, there
Yeah,
was nowhere to sit.
This bar was so packed.
It was probably the maximum Uncle Ray's has ever been.
And we did a raffle that you called the winner of.
Yep.
And people were like on the edge of their seats going, "Did I win? Whatever the fuck they're giving away."
Right.
It was great. So
Dude, that was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, no, so dude,
Yeah.
if we're welcome back any game, I thank you. I definitely appreciate
Absolutely.
that. And we'll definitely be back up here for some games.
Yeah.
We'll bring out the
Always great,
Seattle
man.
crew, baby.
I mean, look at the Lions. I don't know about you guys, but man, it sure is nice to see things turning around in Detroit for our Lions.
Oh, big
100%.
time, dude.
For
Big
Detroit
time.
all around, baby. Detroit looked shiny on the TV. Out here in Seattle, Detroit looks like the place to be.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So Todd Dillon's out in Seattle, and you can hear him through your cans, and he's 3 seconds ahead. But he's doing the gentlemanly thing and not spoiling what happens for us,
Right.
because he already knows, like, fucking touchdown, bitches. He's like, nope, I'll keep that to myself.
You know what I'm thinking too, like maybe the NFL is ready for like something new. It's always the same old teams all the time and everything. Well, maybe it's time for something new.
Absolutely.
And maybe, hopefully, we can do it or get there. We're almost there. We should have won last year, but we picked
Yep.
the wrong half to screw up, man.
Came close. Came very close.
Yep.
But yeah, dude. Hopefully this is a start to a good season. And like I said, yeah, if you're happy to have us back, we'll be here as much as we can.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It sounds good, man. I love you guys, man.
Oh, love you
guys
too,
do a
brother.
Great job.
Love you too, brother.
Have so much
Thank
fun,
you.
man, with you guys.
Well, thank you.
If we send you a shot later, will you drink it?
Oh, no.
Jason's not much of a shot guy.
But
Yeah.
he's up front.
Yeah,
So
I'm joking, man. Whatever you said, man, I'm doing, man.
all right.
I'm a big boy, man.
Hey, Jason. Jason.
Yeah.
These guys stunk it up earlier, and we haven't gotten anybody to get this right. Can you give me the name of the best named offensive coordinator in Lions history?
The best name of offensive lines, the coordinator?
Yep, best name ever.
Jeez, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It starts with a J.
Shit,
You
I
had,
don't know,
you had
man.
Sly Croom back in the day.
What did you say?
Sly Croom.
I mean,
It's kind of hard to hear.
No, I'm sorry,
No,
but
you're all right.
think about a name that makes you smile every time you say it.
Can I say pussy?
Yeah,
You can.
You're
You
close.
can.
Or you could say a slang word for pussy that might be the name.
Big
And it's not
titties?
double. I think that's who MJ was thinking of. Derek Bubble.
What's another word for pussy, Jace?
Oh, there's so many words.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
There we go.
Oh, flag on the play.
oh no. All right, hang on. Let's turn that off real
Were
quick.
you trying to get my attention for the
Let's turn it
flag or
off
the
real quick.
touchdown, Todd?
Yes.
Was that Jameson
Come
again?
on, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
There we go.
Speed kills. Speed kills.
You like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
I love how bad Jameson Williams wants to crush it for the Lions for taking a chance on him.
Hey,
You know
Bob,
what I mean? Yeah.
Who is Jameson's college coach?
Turd Ferguson.
Dude. Nick Savior, baby.
Was it?
It was Nick Saban.
No
He
shit.
played at Alabama. How can you not know this?
Dude, listen, there's a lot of
Things you don't know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, JT.
Yo.
JT, give me that name. Give me a name that makes you smile when you think offensive coordinator Lions. He wasn't very good, but
Last
a great
name's
name.
slang for pussy.
And a great name.
Last name slang.
I promise you're going to chuckle when you say his name.
His first name's Jim.
Sorry, man. My brain, man.
So, Todd, we're just gonna give it to him.
Yeah, we're gonna get into him.
Yeah, that works.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Oh, what the? I'm sorry, man.
He got us. He got us
sorry,
too.
man. My brain's all over the place,
No,
man.
he got us too. Nothing to be ashamed about.
The old Jim Bob Cooter.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with the Cooter, man.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, listen, man. You guys have fun.
Love you,
Heading
man.
out.
Thank you.
to my
Jason.
seat. Love you guys, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Always.
Love you too.
Thank you so
I got
much.
one favor to ask.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When we get back to town, I got to get some of those tater tots again.
And tater tots, whatever you want, man. I got them, bro.
All right,
All right.
I'm on it.
All right, man. Have fun, buddy.
Love you,
Take
Jason.
care. Yep.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Bye.
Jason Thomas, everybody. Uncle Ray's, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Best tater tots in the land.
In the land, baby. Got to have a hot tot, baby.
As voted
Especially
by
when you
Todd
talk about
Dillon.
them Jim Bob Cooters.
Now listen, some of you might be thinking, best tater tots in the land. That's a pretty ballsy statement.
They're the best.
But I'm here to
in the
tell you,
world.
Todd Dillon has traveled the world.
True that.
Name all the continents you've been to, Todd.
All the continents.
Yeah, all the continents.
Australia is a continent, isn't it?
It is a continent.
I've been there.
Okay.
Asia's a continent, right?
It is.
I've been there.
Okay.
North
Europe.
America's a continent.
Yep.
Continent.
There's
I
only
live
7
here.
of them.
Okay.
You're doing good.
I haven't been to. I've been to Europe.
Yeah, you've been to Europe.
Yeah. I have not been
Africa?
to. I have not been to Africa, but
Okay,
soon maybe.
so every continent except for Africa.
I think so. I've been to.
Is that fair?
I think so.
Is it also fair to say that you've had tater tots in every one of those continents?
Every single one of them.
You have
And-
not had
and
tater
there-
tots in every single one.
And none of them
Cory? And in fact, I have, bitch.
none of them hold a candle to Jason Thomas's tater tots in Dearborn Heights, Michigan.
Go to Uncle Ray's. Go to
That's
Uncle
right.
Ray's. That's going to be my new TikTok.
Wouldn't it
Tater
be
tots
amazing if there was
with
like
Uncle
a
Ray's.
line out the door, people going like, "We got to try your tater
another one?
tots."
And Crystal, 2 more. Yeah.
Some Cajun
There's a
tots.
line out the door for
Put some
Jason's tater
Cajun
tots.
Cajun tots at Uncle Ray's.
Yeah.
I've been to Tater Tot Ukraine, and they didn't even have as good tater tots.
Great. I've had some shitty fried chicken in Ireland. Actually, it wasn't shitty. In the middle of the night, hillbillies
Yes.
in Ireland, especially in Cork, they make a masterful piece of chicken. So, if
they
you guys,
call it-
for
They
my
call it
Irish brothers
crisps,
out there,
though, right? Don't they call it crisps or chips?
no, they call it fried chicken.
Do they? Okay.
They do.
I think you're referring to fries or
French
potato
fries,
chips.
yeah.
Well, I thought we were
not-
talking about tater tots.
Not fried chicken. No, Todd
Yeah.
switched
Oh,
to fried
Todd
chicken.
switched it
Yeah, I
to.
switched it
Okay,
up.
sorry. I didn't know.
You know, I had a number 3 tater tot.
What's a number 3 tater tot?
Tokyo, Japan, baby. They make a mean
that's-
tater
that-
tot.
That's your number 3 on the list.
Number 3 on the list, baby.
So Jason's number 1. Who's number 2?
Number 2, it's called, hang on. It's here out in Seattle. Crap. I'm missing the name of the place. Hang on one sec. I got to think about it. It's out here in Seattle.
It's a
Second
subsidiary
best
of
tater
Todd
tot.
Dillon.
No, there's a place out here in Seattle. There's a mean tater tot. Second only to Uncle Ray's.
Okay.
So what makes their tater
Oh,
tots
Buckley's.
so
Buckley's
Yeah,
in Seattle.
Buckley's in Seattle is the University of Michigan football bar in Seattle.
Oh,
And they got a
okay.
mean tater tot.
So Todd,
What tater fries?
what makes Jason's tater tots number 1?
The fact that they'll put a little bit of pizza spice, a little bit of Cajun, whatever you need on them. JT takes care of his customers and customizes as needed. And
So
the
you're
tater
saying
tots are
that
solid.
the service plays a big part in that?
The service and the customization, baby.
Okay.
Fair enough.
With Tokyo coming in
Fairness.
third.
Tokyo wasn't taking any freaking changes to the menu, but I was surprised to get a good tater tot at an Irish pub in Tokyo.
What? How many Irish people were there?
0.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Dylan's Irish.
Come on.
Dude,
Yes,
you're up 17-3 and you're bitching about a freaking hitch?
Cory wants it all.
I know. You Lions fans have unreasonable
He's not satisfied
expectations.
with a close game. No,
Unreasonable.
I don't know if you've gotten this impression, Todd, but the city of Detroit expects nothing less than the Super Bowl from this team.
Does the city of Detroit realize that you guys were not too long ago 0-16?
No, they've forgotten all about that. They've forgotten all about 55 years of
I'd like to
failure
remind
after
you
one
then
good
that
season.
Todd, we're very good at moving forward.
Yes. Letting bygones be bygones and just moving on.
Thank you. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, this one's got a bottom.
Hey, Bob. One more plug for that Rogue Brewing Gumbaroo West Coast IPA. Gumbaroo, baby. Changing it up for you.
Todd, if you could turn that into a sponsorship from Rogue Brewing, you'd be my fucking hero.
I know. I got to get out and see those boys out at Rogue because they make
Yes,
a damn
they do.
good beer. They make damn good beers.
All right, so for those keeping score at home, it is just about 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Lions up 17-3. Rams have the ball. Third down. According to Todd,
Yes, sir.
Detroit is expecting far too much from the Lions this season.
Say what now?
According to Todd, Detroit has an unrealistic expectation of success for the Detroit Lions this season.
And every season.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, put her on the cans for another $100 bet. I can't wait to give you guys money. We want somebody to get some money out of you guys' pocket. We need to cause a dispute.
She's a little busy right now.
We will
Come on
definitely
now.
try.
Who's that white-haired dude in front of you?
He's one of our biggest fans.
Hey, get that dude on the mic. Get that dude on the cans. Let me talk to him. Hey,
You two girls.
get
You
Pops
and the-
over here.
You and the bike. Hey,
Old Paint. Get Old Paint over here.
it's ladies' night tonight at the Palace Hotel Ballroom.
That dude knows some Lions trivia. I want him to fight you for the $100 I'm going to promise him.
I would pay $100 for him to kick my ass in that contest.
See?
Because
Let's make it happen.
I'm all about
Cory,
doing what I
get
need
old,
to.
Get Old Paint over there. Get Old Paint. Get it, that white-haired dude. Get him over there. Come on now.
Was that the name
He's
of?
sitting there waiting.
Was
I don't think he's too interested in coming over here, buddy.
He is interested. I can tell. He's got his freaking shut out. He's ready to get on this show.
Was that the name of Little Joe's horse on Bonanza? Old Paint.
It's what I call all old dudes. Old Paint.
I had to throw a Bonanza reference out there for Todd because he's old enough to understand that.
Fair enough, because I definitely don't.
Yep.
They had a mean restaurant. They had a mean restaurant back in the day. It preceded Ponderosa.
Todd, you hooked up with the Crown Peach? Or sorry, Crown Apple?
Oh no, I can though.
Yeah, dude, look at this.
What the hell is that?
That's an indie hair.
Ah, dude, indie hair's everywhere. My ears are filled with them right now.
I pulled Cory's headphones out of a dedicated pocket that only Cory's stuff went into. That didn't come out at all for 2 weeks because last week it was just you and me, Todd, on the podcast. I didn't even open that pocket, and there was still indie hair on his in-ear headphones.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was real happy about that.
I got my shot ready.
This is what you.
And after that podcast, my phone didn't stop ringing. People been calling me off the hook going, how come you guys don't do that all the time? And I'm like,
you mean like Cory's dragging us down?
Cory's good.
He's good, but you know.
Hey, Todd, did you happen to see how the video was framed up on Bob's end? Yeah, that's why I'm there. And he's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
like, well, he's like, I put the the tripod.
No, keep going. You're doing great.
I was so distracted. He's like, I put the tripod on the table and it wouldn't go any lower. I'm
You
like,
got a
well,
tripod on the table, don't you?
I'm like, did you think about putting the tripod on the floor and then raising it up?
Nope.
And he's like,
Never thought of
that. Like, so yeah, that's why I'm here, Todd.
Never considered
You
it.
know what? My content might not be the greatest, but
Nope.
I sure know how to do technical stuff.
Cory, you're preaching to the choir. Bob is old. Salute.
Cheers, buddy.
Said the oldest person on the podcast. Cheers.
Said the oldest freaking relevant person on the podcast. This freaking Bob's like a 90-year-old, 50-year-old.
A 90-year-old, 50-year-old.
I know.
He is a bit of an old soul.
He is.
All right, here we go again, boys. Big stop.
Yep.
Ooh, that crown. You know what? You know what's really good?
What was that?
Crown apple. I haven't had that in a while. I mean, it was peach season for so long, but crown apple's pretty good, especially when it's icy cold.
Todd, so next year,
Yes, sir.
Labor Day weekend.
Is that 3 pouches?
I always do 3.
I thought you always did 2.
No, 3.
Oh, boy.
So next year, Todd, every Labor Day weekend, Danielle, her mom and dad, my in-laws, they live across from the Peach Fest that they host in Romeo.
Oh, I know some people from Romeo.
And yeah, if you want some of the greatest peaches ever, to add
Then
to
I'll
your
go to
own
Georgia.
peach crown, I bet you any money that Romeo peaches would top Georgia peaches.
Come on now.
I'm being dead serious with you,
Come on
buddy.
now.
I'm being dead serious with you.
Come on now.
Dude.
I mean, I like a
That's
Romeo
a bold
peach. Don't get me
statement,
wrong.
sir.
I'm like, I'll go to Romeo and have a peach, Corey. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call it out if it sucks.
Yes, he is.
I'm staking some money on it, Todd.
All right.
You got to come up for Peach Fest,
Peach Fest.
and we'll show you a good time out in Romeo.
I'm not gonna say her last name, but
All
Denise,
right.
I'll come out and see. I got a good friend. I got an old friend out there in Romeo. Couple old friends in Romeo. Got
There's
to
a
come and
flag
see
on
him.
here.
We're gonna have to talk about that because Romeo's a very small town, so I'd be interested to hear who those people are.
Oh, yeah, I know some folks out in Romeo.
Yeah, so we had a good time at Peach Fest the entire Labor Day weekend. I shouldn't say that. We went to the Tigers game on Saturday night.
Fuck.
Oh, come on now.
You know, it's funny, Corey. I think they grow a better mushroom in Romeo than they do in. I mean, not as good as in Elmont, but they grow a mean mushroom in Romeo. I'm told.
This is I have not heard of. I will have to look into that. if I can get my hands on some good mushrooms.
That's a bullshit call. All right, so now we got first and goal. Detroit up 17-3, 3:36 left in the third quarter. First and goal, thanks to a pass interference penalty by the Lions.
Come on, boys.
Run it. Yeah. Oh.
No, they got
yeah,
it.
he's in. All right. All right. So it's going to be a 7-point game here. Going into the last few minutes of the third quarter. Boys, did I tell you that I got tickets to go see Jack White at the Blind Pig in Ann Arbor?
You did not.
Yeah. So I've been a member of the Third Man Records Vault Club for years. This is the Jack White's. I feel like he's relatively well known for this. Moved to Nashville from Detroit, opened up a vinyl plant, called it Third Man Records, and they have offered membership in a Vault Club for years. And I've been a member of a number of different vinyl clubs where they'll send you a vinyl record, based on some of their choices. But all those fucking record clubs suck compared to what the Third Man Vault has offered. So I've kept it up. And I heard he was. The show was on a Sunday. It was a Sunday night. The first of September. I heard about it on like the 27th. The tickets were going to go on sale. I'm like, oh, that would be amazing. Now, Jack White's been on this tour, which isn't even really like a tour. He didn't announce it. He didn't put it on any dates. He's just like, I feel like playing here. I feel like playing there. And with like a week or less to spare, he'll put tickets on sale for wherever this place is. So he's played different places. He's already played in Detroit at one point. I think he played at the Shelter or Masonic Temple. Like a 2,500, 3,000 seat arena. And then they announced he was coming back to the Blind Pig, and I'm like, fuck it, the Blind Pig only holds 400 people. It's like playing in your basement. So I'm like, man, that'd be awesome if I get tickets from that. And then I heard, like 2 days before the show, that the tickets were going to go on sale and that Ball Club members would get a special code to get tickets first. And I'm like, ooh, I need to do that. And then life happened and work happened and all this other stuff happened and I fucking forgot about it. I woke up that morning. The tickets were going on sale at noon. I woke up that morning, had something to do, and I happened to show up back in my driveway, and my neighbor, God bless his heart,
The neighbor with the dogs?
Yes, Mickey Colson, was standing on the porch watering his grass, and he chatted me up, and I, rather than just blowing him off and going inside, I'm like, I chatted him up as well, and he mentioned that our neighbor across the street, whose kid is in a band, I'm like, oh yeah, they've asked me to go over and see this band, but I've never done it because I never get more than like 1 day's notice, and I'm like, I've got other stuff going on, podcast, girlfriend, kids, dogs, lots of stuff going on. And then he mentioned something about the last time that Jack White played in Detroit at the bigger place, and no one called him, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. And immediately I'm like, oh fuck, those tickets are gonna go on sale in like an hour. So I go back in the house and I jumped online and I got 2 tickets for the show. And ended up taking my kid, who's in a band, and I thought would appreciate it. And he had wanted to go see King Gizzard earlier in the summer, who was doing an acoustic show, and I'm like, that's not why I go see them. I go see them for electric, so we're not going to do that. But I'm like, so you want to go to see Jack White with me? So we did. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Probably because it was in such a small arena. Like literally, like when I sit in my living room and I'm watching the TV, Jack White was playing the guitar and singing into the microphone closer to me than my TV is in my living room.
Oh, wow.
It was unbelievable. And it came with a little bit of, like, old man troubles, right? Doors open at 7. The tickets were released at, ticket will call was at 6. So we were in line at like 5 o'clock, waited for an hour for the will call to get my tickets, and then waited for another hour after that for the doors to open for the Blind Pig. We go in, 7 o'clock. He's got an opening band, which isn't going to come on for like another hour and a half. And then they're going to play for 45 minutes, and there's going to be another 15 minutes before Jack White comes in.
Bob's already like, God damn it, my back hurts.
Yes. It was we were like fucking sandwiched in there,
I'm
like
sure in a
shoulder
place
to
like
shoulder.
that, yeah.
And right when we got there, I got a drink. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right when they got there, I'm like, Jack, you want me to get a drink? So I went up to the bar. I was actually going to sit in the merch line, but it was so long that I'm like, let me just get us a drink. And we went back to standing, and I stood there in one spot without moving from 7:30 until 11 o'clock at night. And I've never felt as old as when I walked out of the Blind Pig, and I'm like, we walked back to the car, and I'm like, he's like, I gotta sit down. I'm like, I just gotta hold on to the curb. And just fucking crouch down on my haunches and fucking just stretch my back out. And it was a great show, but fuck, tough on the back for an old man.
I'm trying to figure out how many. So I know who Jack White is because he's a Detroit icon.
He is.
I wonder how many of our fans know who Jack White is. And by the way, you should listen to I'm a huge White Stripes guy myself, so you should listen to.
Well, I'll tell you, for our friends overseas, outside of America, every time you're at a soccer game or any other public gathering where people start going, oh, 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 that's Jack White that they're singing. That's the White Stripes.
That it is.
Seven Nation Army, and that is the song that Europe has adopted as their go-to soccer bitch taunt is Seven Nation Army.
And I like him. I like Jack White for another reason too, Bob. He's a bit of a pugilist. He's been known to get into a scrap.
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind a little dust up with his musical cohorts.
Yeah.
Be it the Black Keys, be it fucking anybody else who steals his thunder. He's never had a problem with that.
He's a bit of a pugilist. I like that. Like I said, you were bringing me back because I'm like, I haven't thought about him in forever and ever.
Yeah, because he moved on Michigan, and you're like, I'm down with Seattle rock now. Like Seattle is the birthplace of grunge.
Word,
right?
Jimi Hendrix. First is rock and roll.
I was Jimi Hendrix, Heart, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Mudhoney, Soundgarden. They all came from where you are at right now. Sorry, Cory, you've got an announcement.
I was going to make a joke, but
yeah,
it's already foregone now. So.
Okay.
you guys ate in right into what I was gonna ask. So
Bruce Lee's buried here, dude. You can't shit on Seattle, Cory.
Wait, you say Bruce Lee?
Bruce fucking Lee.
I don't know what that has to do with grunge music.
Did Bruce Lee, was he born in Seattle?
He wasn't born in Seattle, but he's buried here.
Oh, okay, all right.
Why,
So he's
hang
buried
on.
in Seattle.
Why though? Why is Bruce Lee buried in
Because
Seattle?
he's like, you know, I need to go someplace where cool people like Todd live and die.
I could
What
only
is he talking about?
I can only imagine that's exactly what was in his will.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I'm the master of kung fu. You know where I need to be buried?
Seattle.
Seattle.
I was going to say home of Boeing, but we don't have a good rap there lately.
I mean,
right about that. All right, 1:30 left in the third quarter.
There you go. Sorry.
Detroit up 17-10. Big stop, 1st and 10. I'll tell you what, boys, I'm going to have to watch this game back again to really get a good sense of, like, where Detroit's strengths are, where we're weak at. I feel like I'm just kind of watching the highlights here. My attention is distracted.
Get old paint on this thing so I can ask him a trivia question. Get that old dude with the white hair up here.
I'm not interested enough to hear what Old Paint thinks to really go through the effort of bringing him on camera. I'd rather get Crystal on camera, to be honest with you.
Hey, bad news.
Come on now. Dude.
Wow, that's a long-ass run. So, dude could have tackled him, but he decided to play fucking...
Run alongside him for a long time.
No. What's the game that the girls used to play?
Hopscotch? Double Dutch?
Like whatever.
It's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know why I can't think of it.
I can't think of it either. What's the game
Cory?
the girls used to play with the lights?
Yes, Todd.
You almost made me say something very, very bad on the air. So
I almost made you say something very, very bad.
You did. When you said it was on the tip of your tongue, I was going to talk about something else that was probably on the tip of your tongue. And then I was going to be in trouble, but you know what I did? I rebounded. Cory.
You dirty bastard.
You
Sunday.
you dirty hand clapping bastard. I asked her already.
You mean. Danielle.
Cory's asking Danielle now. Like I asked.
Danielle's there? Danielle's there?
Danielle's here. Lori's here. Yeah.
Have
Frank?
one of them ask Old Paint to get on the freaking microphone.
I've already asked. No. I don't think that I don't think Lori would like to get on the camera.
I don't want her to get on the camera. I just want Old Paint on the camera.
You're not gonna get Old Paint on the camera.
Why?
Because Old Paint.
He wants to answer a trivia question. He wants to win $100.
Old Paint has been giving me the stink eye for the last 2.5 hours.
All right, I'll look it up.
Those are the people you rely on. Depend on. If you heard an accident, return to family. Return to the burn site.
Put Danielle on there.
Trust them like family.
Put her on the microphone.
Like family. The person
Danielle's not coming. No, there's no way.
I already. There's more of a chance of Danielle coming on than Lori coming on. Ain't gonna happen. I'm really kind of astounded that there's no name for that hand clapping game that chicks used to do throughout my entire childhood.
Miss Mary Mac.
Oh, of course. They're like, well, of course there's Miss Mary Mac. I didn't know that's what you were asking me.
Hey, Cory, tell Danielle to look at her phone.
Fucking patty cake.
Patty cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's absolutely fucking
We're
patty
talking about
cake.
patty cake.
It's absolutely fucking patty cake.
Patty cake.
In the absence
Hey,
of you
my-
coming with anything
Old
better,
paint on
it's
the-
fucking patty cake.
Hey,
Yeah.
tell my padre to get old paint to get on the mic.
Oh, you want MJ to come back on?
No, I want old paint. But
You're not
MJ's
gonna
right
get
behind
old
him right
paint. Listen,
now. Behind him.
I feel like you're really. They're going through the fucking. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I feel like you're just angling for old paint to be the name of this episode, and I'm not against that. I'm not against that in any way.
That dude wants to answer a trivia question. I'm
This
telling
dude
you.
wants nothing more than to be left alone.
Patty cake.
He can barely be troubled to swig over half of his beer in a single glug. That's kind of amazing, actually. Yeah, it's patty cake. It's fucking patty cake.
How?
I love how somebody said patty cake and she's like, well, of course it's patty cake. But you didn't name it before.
But they also said, they're like, no.
Miss Mary Mac?
I don't know how Mary Mac
Is it
goes.
not totally like a woman to go like, oh, of course, well, I could have said that, but I didn't know that's what you were asking
Well,
for.
I'm not going to say that. I'll let you get canceled on that one.
Yep, that's fine.
It'll be Cory and Todd on the Schnozzcast.
All right.
Danielle says she's going to help me out.
There was a flag.
Good
God,
defensive effort by Detroit.
dude.
Why is Stafford not getting more pressure? I thought our defensive line, Todd, was top notch.
That was kind of a shitty pass interference call. Yeah,
That was weak sauce, yeah.
he hit his hand.
Yeah. It's bullshit. So what is that, a 15-yard penalty or is it a
1
Half
yard
the
line. It's in
distance?
the end zone. 1 yard line.
1 yard line?
Yeah, pass
So they
interference
were
in the
on
end zone is 1
They
yard
were
line.
on the 24-yard line.
Remember, pass interference in the NFL is a spot foul, and in the end
Fuck
zone,
me.
the good
That's
news
a
is they don't
bunch
have
of
a big
shit.
back to slam it in.
Oh, but they stopped his ass.
Took him back to at least the 2 yard line.
He's back to the 3.
That's why I said at least the 2 yard line.
I just had to up you. Sorry.
He gets forward progress to the 1, though. Of course. I know it doesn't matter to anybody. You know what's kind of cool, though?
What's that?
I'm playing my old boss in one of my fantasy football leagues,
Okay.
and I'm getting ready to thump him because he needed Kyron Williams to get that touchdown to even have a shot, and he did
Yeah.
not get it.
Oh, we got a flag.
If
Bring
it's,
it, bring
if
it
it's
back.
not
Bring it
an
back.
offensive flag, then yes.
All right. That's a good call. Definitely like to see that.
Oops.
He sold it a little bit. He sold
What,
it.
Got touched
what is
someone.
it? he put his fucking.
Never mind. No, he didn't have
That's
to spell
face
that.
mask.
Yeah, that was definitely a face mask.
It's not holding. These fucking refs. I'm going to assume there's a difference between a face mask call and a holding call, yardage-wise.
I don't
Well,
think so.
no, it's 10 yards on a standard. He didn't hold on. He was
He
actually
face
trying to
masked
hold
him.
it. He was
But
trying
they
to hold
called
him.
it for holding.
Yeah, because he was trying to hold him more than he was trying to face mask him, and it wasn't flagrant.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Mr. Shovel Pass, no line.
Fair enough, Todd.
Fair enough.
I'm not a fan of the shovel pass.
I know.
I think that's been well documented.
I keep wondering why they keep looking up Joey Harrington's number.
Why do you think?
I have no idea.
3rd and goal. 12:42 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he
Fucking-
lobs it up. There we go.
Nice defensive
There we go.
play. But there's a flag. Hopefully it's not a defensive fucking flag
Holding on the
again.
opposite, looks
Yes! Offensive holding.
Take that all day long.
All day long. That means that they're going to have to kick a field goal. What would you do here, Todd? Would you go for it or kick the fucking field goal? Take the points.
Take the points, baby.
I feel like take the points is always what you should be doing.
Still got another quarter left.
Getting all those calls justifiable. Boy, that hurts to be down to
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yep. I'll take a 17-13 lead.
two penalties, though.
The Lions just have to come back strong on this next drive.
Well, goes without saying.
First thing you say in the huddle when you get down there is you cannot have a penalty.
All right.
Guys. We get 4 shots from right here. So the rookie Cory will come on for a 26-yard
Field goal attempt by the Rams, down 17-10, 12:35 left in the fourth quarter. Cardi going against a rabid Detroit Lions fan base.
Yeah, boy, set his heater down. Kick that up there.
Yep, that's it. All right.
I think it's funny, Bob. If you were
What's
at the
that?
game, you'd probably see him out in the freaking parking lot smoking his vape machine, too.
Yeah, because it was Holly-Ann's night, so I just helped out.
Maybe.
Hopefully see you next time.
You want to sit down the mic just for a second?
Ask her to get old paint on the microphone.
I'll be your next game. I'll give out my speech. I'm out.
There's no speech. There's no speech.
I'm here. I got a drink next time, okay?
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Making me nervous.
So
Fair
next
enough.
game, you heard it. You heard it here, folks. Next game, Crystal's committed to sit down in front of the camera.
And we got Jason on board with any game we want to be here. We're good to be here.
Yep. I'd call this a big win. She'd come over. What is her name?
She's new.
Oh, she's coming over. I feel like she doesn't know what she's in for. What's your name? Holly-Ann. I'm Bob. This is Cory.
Hi, Polly. And
Would you like to sit on
I'm
the...
Todd.
No? Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Maybe next time. Would you like a bracelet?
She wants free stuff?
Oh, free. Yes, of course, free stuff.
And a
Never
sticker.
answer a trivia question.
No, that's next time. Next time we're here, she might sit down and answer a trivia
You
question
guys
or say hi. Next time.
You guys suck.
That's fair enough. Well, you don't
You know,
want
fair
to
enough.
ambush someone
Thanks.
with asking them to be on a podcast they've never heard of before.
And so let
Never
her know
listened to.
we're also talking to someone in Seattle right now because she's
We
looking
are.
at us like, who else are you talking to? There's a guy in Seattle right now on our live
Yep.
stream.
He's kind of a dick,
That's what I'm saying about you guys.
kind of an asshole, but we put up with him.
But a celebrity.
It's
A celebrity asshole.
fine. Celebrity, that's okay. That's not at all true. Celebrity. asshole.
Wow, compared to you.
We'll be here for
Compared to me,
hopefully the next several games.
Okay.
So
yes, we'd love to have
Put her on the microphone.
Shut up,
Oh, yeah,
Todd.
it seems that she wants to be on the show.
Next time. We got her next time.
Thanks, Pollyann.
I think it was Holly Ann.
Oh,
Pollyann,
hey,
yes.
Pollyann, what's the greatest offensive coordinator name ever in NFL history?
You realize you cannot hear anything we're saying right now.
I know, because you assholes won't talk to anybody. Get a paint on the frickin' radio.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn the camera so you can't focus on him anymore.
You want me to go back to calling on old paint?
Hey, who's young paint in the Sanders jersey?
There's
next
no
to him?
young paint.
So that is Pat Thomas, Jason's brother.
Yeah.
I also asked him to come up here. And
I assume he's got no interest.
Jason was trying to get him to do it as well.
Yeah.
And he's a little camera shy.
Tell him he's not very good then.
That's fine. Some people perform well with the lights out. Right? Well, you turn those lights on them and they're like, they fucking turtle up. Nice job, Detroit.
I mean, we need MJ back up here.
Oh, MJ he's game for whatever.
He's a star.
But now old paint's looking at me like he's like, I hope they don't call
He wants
on
to
me.
be on the show.
I don't think he does, Todd. I don't think he
He
does.
does. And I can't believe Danielle won't go ask him.
You think that's going to be it? Danielle Askin's going to break that logjam?
It will.
I mean, we could try it. Excuse me, sir. These gentlemen would really like to talk to you on the microphone.
Dude, I'll bet you $1 to donuts. If you ask him to answer a trivia question for $100, he'll be on the show in a second. And I got questions that we can offer him $1,000 you'll never answer. I'm ready to go, baby.
$1,000?
Your money.
Helicopter money.
Yeah. What?
Todd.
You're talking DJI helicopter money.
Todd, as we're currently talking, he was pointing at us, and I don't think he wants to be up here.
Yeah, it was more of a derogatory point.
We'll bring him up here so he can speak his
Fair,
face.
he's sitting at a table with Jason and Jason's brother.
Button. Hit
And
the
I
button.
feel like he's
The button. The
he's
button.
mentioning to Jason like this seems stupid that you would do this and let these fucking assholes
Hit the button.
sit here. What button?
You said to be fair.
Did I? I did. Fuck it.
To be fair. To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair, Todd's kind of an asshole.
Wow. That dude wants to be the freaking star.
No,
Get the paint up here.
he's doing everything he can to make sure that
Lions first down. All right.
we do not look at him and try to bring him up on the camera. And that's fair. Not everybody
have
is made
Danielle
to be a star.
sashay up to him. He'll freaking be up there in a second. There's $1,000 in it for him.
Old paint.
Tell him there's $1,000 in it for him.
No, there isn't.
See, MJ's got stones. He's going to do it.
No, not wrong guy. MJ tried.
No.
What about?
Right. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. You want to come up on the podcast?
$1,000 in it for you.
I'm not telling him.
Yeah, I'm not telling him that unless you're backing that up with actual dollars, Todd.
I'm backing it up. $100.
100 is different than 1,000.
$100?
Good.
$100?
All right.
He's coming. I told you. Come on. Bring your old ass up here. Come on now. Come on, Cooter McGee.
Hang on. Jason's working on him. He's trying.
Okay.
He's definitely.
$100 on the line. $100 on the line.
See, no.
$100 on the line. For him.
MJ said he's not.
MJ's mad that he's not getting $100 on the line.
You want to come back up?
MJ got $100. He got $200 questions. He got a $200
Oh, I
question.
see what you're saying. Okay.
MJ's coming back up.
All right. Well, you don't have old paint, but you got
I got
new
my
blood.
Padre.
New blood.
I got my Padre.
blood. Yep. MJ.
Yes, sir.
What's up,
Welcome
MJ?
back, my
Yes,
friend.
sir.
There you go.
Paint wasn't down.
Right to your mouth. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Get that good sound. No,
We
not
tried-
like holding it far away.
No, y'all got me right.
Right here.
Yeah.
Like
Can you
that.
hear me? Can you hear me?
I got you.
How come old paint didn't want to come up?
You gotta ask him. Jason even said he would buy him a drink to come up. He said no.
Oh, Jason offered him a drink?
Yes.
We were trying to let him know that Todd was putting up $100
$100.
to get him
Exactly.
up here.
Exactly.
He ain't coming.
Yeah,
Old
old paint
Paint's
doesn't want any
scared.
part of you, Todd.
He must be a Spartan. He must have went to state.
Man.
No, he looks
Oh, this man picked off.
legitimately disturbed, like he's probably a Michigan fan. And his team got his ass kicked this week.
Nah. Old paint's a Sparty. I can tell. now.
No, and then he would be fucking giddy with excitement
Nah.
over that kicker victory
Nah.
that Sparty got.
Nah.
Unbelievable.
Nah.
And he picked. Hold on.
I gotta tell you that was a
That's a
hell
pick.
of an interception.
Hold on. That
That's
might not
over.
be. Hold on.
That's a pick.
I'm not sure what you
That's
can
what
do.
happens when you try.
Hold on.
It didn't touch the ground. That's a pick. That's what happens when you try and force it into St. Brown. Where's his wife at now?
Wow.
He ain't got
Lost the
control.
pistol when you
going-
jumped through the
Yeah.
window. Lost your pistol when you went through the window, didn't you?
I don't think that's a pick.
That's a pick, bro. That didn't touch the ground.
If it's an official pick, that's a hell of a pick.
That's a pick. The ball didn't touch the ground.
That's a hell of a pick.
That ball looked like it touched the ground.
No, the ball didn't touch the ground.
That ball like it
Come
touched
on now, take off your shades, bro. Take off them shades.
A lot
That
of
ball
football
like
left
it
to
touched
play,
the ground.
gentlemen. There's 9 minutes left in the fourth. A lot
The
of
Lions
football
just lost.
left. No, they did not.
We need to get old paint on the show.
He just left. He literally just left.
Yeah.
You were talking about him so much.
Spartan fan, he probably had a freaking, you know what it is? Dude's got a freaking ankle bracelet on.
He does.
Dude had to be home
Yep.
by 11.
He's
Okay.
By 11. Because that ankle bracelet's going to start buzzing.
he's on probation from the
know.
Prohibition era. He was running whiskey
You know what he
back in the
did?
day.
You know what he did? Corey, that happens. Sometimes Sparty gets caught up in a sex trap.
Sex trap. What?
What is he talking about? Sparty? Hold on.
Sometimes Sparty gets caught up.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, you got your food?
Yeah.
Mel Tucker, he was trying to help out
Thank you,
people,
sir.
and then he got caught up in a sex trap. Sparty sometimes
He did.
gets caught in a bind.
Yeah.
We still got pizza down there.
Oh, dang. All right. Yeah. I guess I forgot to ask had it to go, but whatever.
Oh, you wanted it to go?
It didn't matter. I mean, I wasn't gonna finish it here anyway. It was gonna go to. So
I feel like Stafford is picking apart the Lions secondary with up and out routes for the last couple quarters. Todd, your thoughts?
I think the Lions are going old school on me here.
Are they? In
Yeah.
what way?
In it, I mean, they're trying to snatch victory from snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
You think so?
yeah,
It feels like it.
it does feel like that.
I mean, dudes are making catches. I mean, you might not know about it yet, but
Yeah.
Have there been any metrics about yardage passing, Stafford versus Goff?
I'm sure there are, but that's not in my lexicon, bro.
They're making this game way too interesting. That's what's going on.
I got an easy question for you, MJ.
Oh, here we go. What we got? What you got? What you got?
He's
Which
like,
team-
it ain't going to be that easy.
And hold on.
Which team beat the Lions in the first round of the playoffs in 1999?
1999.
Yep. Prince. I know what happened in 1999. Who beat them Lions back in the playoffs?
1999. Let me see.
It was special for us for a lot of reasons.
24, 25 years ago. That'll put me at
You were 4 years old.
4 years old.
4 years old.
But you're a Lions fan lifelong, right? I mean, you're my Padre.
Well,
Hold on, let me think. 24 years old.
let me take a swig of beer and answer that question.
Um,
This offensive line has been just good enough here now. And I think that's why Stafford wants to get up on the ball. Just keep him on the field.
All right, we'll get through this play, and then
Yep, first down.
first down.
It was a special
I'm going to just say
year.
Green Bay Packers.
Good guess, but it would be wrong because they lost to the Washington Redskins and Doug Williams, first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Doug Williams, Washington
All
Redskins.
right.
You said the first round.
First round.
That was the second round.
First round.
That was the second round. When we
Google
lost
it,
them,
baby.
They blew our socks off 55-10.
Redskins beat the Lions 27-13
Out of
in the
bounds?
first NFL playoff game.
Nope. Fuck.
all right, hang on. Let's do some fact checking here.
There we do it.
Hell of a catch.
So what was the year, Todd?
1999. Prince.
1999. And you said it was in the playoffs?
First round of the playoffs. 1999. Washington Redskins beat Detroit Lions.
Last time we played Washington was in the wasn't the first round. We had a bye. It was the first round bye. Washington blew our socks off. It was like 55-10 or some crazy score like that. And that was the second round because we had the bye.
Come on!
Come on, dude. Y'all just not. Are you serious, dude? Oh my goodness. They making Stafford look like Jordan Love out here. What's going on?
He's got a lot of protection, but the times when he doesn't, like, you gotta get him down. There's no reason.
Come on, dude.
He's not a big scrambling quarterback.
He looking like it today.
All right, so Todd, for the trivia question, you said what was the final between Washington and Detroit?
27-13.
He's correct on that.
27-13
Yeah.
in the first round.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oops. You're welcome.
Touchdown, Rams.
Well.
Oh boy, we got some work to do now.
MJ, you can send me a shot.
Well, touchdown wins it.
Well, we had Crystal, and she is now left. She was only
Wait,
here
what?
helping out. Yeah, she took off.
Did she say goodbye?
To me.
That's not enough. Not good enough.
Sorry, buddy. Grab Holly Ann.
Crystal's left?
Huh?
Crystal left?
Yeah.
Are you covering it?
Yes. Did you need something?
Did you need something from me?
Can we do some Jack Fires?
Yep. Can we get 3 chilled Jack Fire shots?
Jack fires?
Yeah.
Okay. On your tab? Your Bob? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Lori better watch out.
Why?
She gave you some eyes.
What was the score you
She just
said?
want to make sure where she was charging
27-13.
those shots to.
27-13.
Not 33-17.
Does it matter?
It don't, but
Okay.
because I don't remember this game at all. I'm like, this like what?
Well, that's the great part about trivia questions is
I literally do not remember this game.
Yeah.
Looking at it like what?
Yeah, I came up with 27-13 as well.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team.
You just blew MJ's mind, Todd.
I know. That's all right. Me and MJ are tight.
This is 1999.
Yeah.
Prince, the year Prince.
Remind me, what was the question, Todd? It feels like it was an hour ago that you asked it.
The question was, who beat the Lions in the first round of the playoffs in 1999?
Who beat the Lions in the first round of the playoffs in 1999? Okay. All right. Is Patrick bitching now that he can't get on the because MJ's fucking hogging the mic? Is that what's happening? Yeah, he'll be done soon enough, and then you should come up here.
Hold on, wait a minute, dude. They have ample opportunity to get on this microphone.
Right, that's what I said.
Second time up
We've
here.
been begging for you to come on the mic. You said no,
Oh, my
and so
goodness,
here
dude.
MJ is for the second time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta strike while the iron is hot, my friend. No, that's it.
We only have so many.
Hold on, I might have another one.
You might have another
Hold
one.
I might. Hold on.
MJ, an easy one for
Oh,
you.
you don't like
This
black
is,
olives? It's your kryptonite, I see.
I got an easy one for you. Layup. You ready?
MJ, you ready? He's got another question for you.
I got an easy one. I got a layup for you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I got a layup. Barry Sanders and Billy Sims were the two best running backs in Lions history. Besides their initials, what else do they have in common?
You said besides their initials.
Yep.
What else do they have? They were both first round picks.
Is that your answer?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Lions first round picks.
I don't know if that's the answer, but I'll double check. But the answer to the trivia question is what they have in common is they both wore the number 20.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Somehow Todd got muted.
Todd,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You
there
there,
we go.
Todd?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm here. So
We're back.
I got to double check.
This is the world's longest trivia question.
No, I asked. No, it wasn't a long trivia question. It was one trivia question.
What's this?
It's a shot.
Jack Clark.
What's this? It's a shot. Thank you.
Todd, pour yourself a shot, buddy.
All right, I'm on.
Crown peach, crown apple, whatever crown you got. Not often you get a waitress with a Band-Aid by her eye.
Oh my goodness.
Does she have Band-Aid virus?
She's got a tough boyfriend.
All right, let's do this shot, and then we're gonna pull this trivia question down to the end here.
All right.
All right.
Todd, you got your crown peach, crown apple, whatever it is.
Crown apple, baby. I'm ready.
Cheers,
brother.
baby.
Cheers.
Woo. All right, so let's bring this to an end because
Yeah.
So we finally do have Patrick Thomas that wants to come on the microphone. So let's get this trivia question wrapped up.
No,
No,
dropped
you
it.
dropped it.
It don't matter. It was third and 5. Still third and 5.
Oh, you know, fucking Dan Campbell's gonna go for it on 4th and 5.
Hey, MJ, you were right. They were
He
both
might
first
have
round picks. But the trivia question, it was not talking about that. They both were the number 20 was what they asked. But you were right. They were both first round picks. Bill, do you know which was selected in which spot?
Now that I don't know.
Billy Sims was the first pick, first overall.
Billy Sims was the first overall.
Pick first overall, and Barry was first pick, third overall. But great, dude, you did that was awesome. That was not on my trivia board, but you got that one right. Bob owes you like $1,000 as far as I'm concerned.
Jesus
I'm all
Christ.
for it.
I'm sure you are.
Stop offering my wallet up to all of our guests.
I'm all for it.
All right, brother.
All right.
We gotta do a swap.
Yeah, we're
Take your
we're gonna pad
awesome
up here
looking
real quick.
pizza. Your pizza looks delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Patrick
Thank
over
you.
here.
yep, we're
Take
gonna
it back
swap
to
this with
Detroit.
with Patrick.
All right.
When we get back to Detroit, oh, you a drink. I got you.
Yeah, Todd, you're breaking up a little bit, buddy.
I can't help that. When I get back to Detroit, tell him I want a beer.
There you
He says he owes you a beer
He
when he
owes
gets
you a
back to
beer.
Detroit.
That's what's up.
MJ's all right.
to it.
That's all you had to say.
MJ's all right with that.
All right, you gotta take the headphones off too, though.
I can't keep them.
Well, you could, but I'm waiting for it to like yank you back, and then you drop the pizza.
I don't think Patrick need to listen. All he got to do is talk.
All right, fair enough. Love you, brother. All right, let's go.
Come
Get
on,
up here,
Pat.
Patrick.
Let's go, Patrick! Let's go, Patrick!
All right,
All right,
he's
can
got
you
the
hear
headphones
us?
on.
What's up, fella?
Let's go, Patrick!
All right, you gotta put that microphone right up to your mouth.
Let's go,
There it is.
Patrick!
Let's go. All right,
Let's go, Patrick!
Todd, he can hear you. He can hear
All right, that's our buddy Todd. He's in Seattle.
All right, Todd.
you. So,
I can hear Patrick. Patrick, you there?
What's going on, Todd? How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, man?
Good, brother.
You're my favorite dude in Michigan right now.
Well, yeah, I can understand that.
He knows how to treat our guests.
Yes, he does. Great.
So I think Todd has. How good are you with Lions trivia? You think you're strong?
No.
No?
God, no.
Okay. All right.
Don't try to embarrass me now.
No. We would.
How
definitely
are
not
you
do
with
that.
Lions cheerleaders trivia?
Fast, I got that down.
Yeah,
I got that down.
They're not so well. They're not the Dallas cheerleaders just yet, you know.
They're working on it. They're working on it.
I know. But did you guys see them? They're not that good looking.
It takes some time, buddy.
Well-
It takes some time.
I want to see better.
Fair enough.
I want
Fair
to have a
enough.
bowl.
Fair enough.
All right, so Todd, what are you gonna do with that?
I got an easy question for you.
Okay.
This is
Easy
a softball. You ready?
You got a question?
I
What do
can't
we
hear
got?
you.
Go ahead, Todd.
All right. Question is, in 2003, jersey number 3 was worn by whom on the Detroit Lions?
What number?
3.
3, baby. Trey.
2003?
Yeah, boy.
Was it a quarterback?
You know it.
No, Eddie Murray. No, that's fucking way wrong.
That was way before 2003.
I don't know. Number 3. I really
Number 3, baby.
don't. Give me some options.
Quack, quack, baby.
CD.
Quack, quack, baby.
Todd, you're pull away from the microphone a little bit.
Quack, quack, bitch.
Quack, quack, bitch.
No idea, man. I don't know. Quack, quack, bitch.
Joey Ballgame, baby. Joey.
Joey Harrington? No.
Who was it?
Joey Harrington.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it
No
was Joey
shit.
Harrington. All right.
Joey Ballgame.
Okay.
All right. See, I did ask if it was a quarterback.
And I said, yeah, I asked that one.
That's actually probably the closest guess we've gotten tonight for any
That
of the
is
trivia.
the closest guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's close.
I
need to
got
win this game,
I
though.
have an easier question for you.
Easier than that?
Way easier.
All right, how much does Corey have to pay for this one?
Nothing.
This is going to cost Bob $100 if you get this right, Pat.
Fuck you! It's gonna cost me.
$100. Holy shit.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not, because I don't have
Jersey,
$100.
Jersey, this
Bob,
this
I'm
is
asking you?
if you're a Lions fan, you know this guy like nobody's business, and this is gonna seem hard from the get-go, but don't get rattled. Pat, step back and just think. Just step back, and when I ask you this question, don't let the year get you all rattled, and think of the only other Lions player that you know. Okay. Jersey number 37 was worn by which Detroit Lion during the 1955 season?
55.
How old is this guy from Seattle?
He's the oldest host on the podcast.
Jesus.
Dude.
Without question.
Let the year get you twisted, bro. Name an old school Detroit Lion. There's only 3 of them.
The other 2 being who?
Bobby Lane. Bobby Lane. And if I say the other one, it's a giveaway.
Well, then
This
who's
dude
the
was,
No clue.
Come on now.
55?
Come on now. The other one was Ryan Degalski. The only other famous dude from the Lions history, dude. The Lions. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Don't give me hints away for questions that you've put up my $100 for that I don't have.
Exactly. But here's the thing.
Did you just
Here's the
$100
thing.
on that?
If you're a Lions fan,
I don't have $100.
If you're a Lions fan, there's not Barry Sanders, Scott, Herman Moore, all those dudes. There's only been 2 other famous dudes, and I gave you one of them who it's not. And the other dude you never heard of.
You hear that, Todd? You got to guess with Billy Sims.
Yeah.
1955.
What about Jeff Chadwick or something?
How old is Pat?
Right.
Pat, how old are you, Pat?
49. I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
know, I
Those
don't
are people
look
who were alive when you were alive. This is probably better than the doornail. Who's a famous Lion you know is dead? The Lions have stuck for a long time. And this is, when I tell you his name, here's the thing. This is going to make you mad. When I say his name, you're going to go, oh, yeah, that's the only other Lion I knew who was alive before I was alive. Who's good?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Doak Walker.
Doak Walker.
Who? Yeah, I don't know. I don't
You never heard of
that.
He's the greatest Lion ever. He's better than Billy Sims. Better than Barry Sanders. He's the greatest Lion of all time.
Is this what you expected?
I got to disagree with that.
I was going to say, you can definitely disagree with that.
Yeah, you can.
All right. So we're going to the kindergarten questions.
I like those.
All right.
Hold on. Why were we not already at the kindergarten
I
questions?
know. I mean, this is late in the game. We've been drinking.
Yeah, a lot of drinks being had. 2:26 left in the fourth quarter. Detroit down 2017.
We need a pick 6 here.
Okay, this is an easy question. Easy question. The Lions missed out on all of the first
right there.
37 Super Bowls. During that span, how many times did they appear in the NFC Championship game?
It's got to be one versus Washington. Or the one last year you talking to? 2?
During that time span, the first 37 Super Bowls.
The what?
The first well, he already got the answer right. So he won that. He got that first one. He said 1 versus Washington.
Okay.
But it was during the first 37 Super Bowls. So very nicely done, Pat. Nice recovery.
Thank you.
You're the first one to get any answer right.
Yeah.
And they've all been easy.
Kindergarten question. I like those.
Let me see here. I got a kindergarten. This easy question. Easy question. Who wore jersey number 4 during the 1993 football season for the Lions? That's what I'm talking about. 2 for 2. Well, 2 for 3.
All right, Todd Dillon. We're down to the last. We got 2:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
We're down in the drive here.
All right.
We're down by 3.
Down by 3. I'm going to stop asking you questions so you can get back to the game. This is the last question.
We're all going to. No, go ahead.
The last question for Pat.
Okay, one more question.
One more. 3 for 3.
All right. Get this 3 for 3. This is worth $100.
It's not worth $100.
I was going to pay it.
Unless Todd's putting it up.
I'll put it up.
All right. Todd's putting up $100.
$100.
This ain't gonna be a kindergarten.
You know he's answered the last 2 questions correctly.
This is worth $100.
All right. we're talking helicopter money, Pat.
Helicopter money,
Dude,
baby. $100
dude
on me.
leases helicopters.
Who's the only Lions quarterback
Like-
to pass? Wait. Who was the only Lions quarterback to pass for 300 yards in a game during the 1994 season?
It can't be Kramer. No.
That's a great guess, but you would be wrong.
You have another guess?
I'll give you one more guess. I'll give it to you because you're doing good. You're better than friggin' MJ, Cory, Bob.
Mitchell.
You'd be wrong.
Mitchell. What?
You'd be wrong. And I picked this question because Pat, you don't know me, but if you know where I'm sitting, it's an easy guess. So I'll give you one more shot. I'll give you one more
Seattle,
shot.
Washington.
I'm sitting in Seattle,
It's not
Washington,
Mitchell.
and I'm gonna give you one more shot.
Kramer.
Detroit Lion threw for 300 yards, 1994. And if you don't get this one, if you get this one, I'm gonna buy you not only a beer, Bob's gonna buy you two, and I'll owe Bob 2 beers. Think Seattle, baby. I want you to get this one because you've been a trivia
initials.
star.
Give me some initials. Give me a hint here.
D.
D.
First name's D. Dave, baby. Seattle. That's a huge hint, baby.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
DK.
Who was it?
This is gonna be some crazy shit here. Dave.
No. When I tell you the answer, if you don't.
David Craig. You was Seattle.
Yeah, that's it. Bob, buy them 2 beers. He said,
What did he say?
David Craig.
All right.
David Craig, you got it?
He did. After
Seattle.
a couple, you know him here. He got it wrong a couple times,
All right.
but
All right, I got his next.
Todd,
Wait,
back away from the mic.
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
he's not drinking beers. He's drinking like
I got
hard liquor.
hard liquor and some beers.
Yeah. So what do
that's
you?
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
All right.
Buy him a Crown Royal.
Well, there you go.
Brown Royal. I can do that.
And let's get to the end of this game. Pat,
There you go.
Oh, got a flag.
No,
can I
that's
tell you something?
hits in the head there.
Pat, can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
You make your way out to Seattle, I got you covered for a night of drinking because you are a freaking trivia stud.
For kindergarten, right? Asterisks.
No, you did good. You did good, period.
It's late in the game. It was Todd, right?
It is.
It's
It's
late in the
Todd.
game, Todd. I mean, I really did.
You're a trivia stud. Everybody else today,
Thank you, man.
you did good. You did
How
well.
the other guys do?
They sucked ass.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Can you see pictures of who you were asking questions to?
Yes, he can.
You can see.
Yeah, you're on
You
camera.
can see it.
That's why they bonded so well.
Yeah.
I know. I might have my wife come down and give you a kiss.
Poor
You did
MJ.
good.
Yep. The only thing, Todd, you can
Todd,
get
I
on
can tell you
is
got a hot wife. So.
old paint on camera.
You know I do. You know I do.
I imagine.
So Todd's wife is actually currently here in Michigan.
Wow, is she behind me?
She's super hot.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. 1:33 left
120.
in the fourth quarter.
Looks like this might be an
Detroit
OT.
down 2017, trying to put a drive together.
OT.
All right, they're gonna
Unless
tie the game.
unless
Second
the kicker does
second
what
and
kickers
two.
do. Unless the kicker does what kickers do, Bob.
Stop trying to spoil it for me, sir.
Come on, boys.
There it is. There it is. Oh.
No. You tripped over a blade of grass.
No, if I was the offensive coordinator, you know what I'd do, Bob?
Yes, I do.
What do I
Be
do?
like, $100 trivia question to anyone who can answer the following question
No, bro.
about the 1955 Lions.
No. David Montgomery. Right. I like Jameer. Jameer.
Yep.
Take him out. Put in David Montgomery and run for this
Well,
first
like
down.
Brian Bosworth,
I'm telling you,
right? First Bo Jackson.
they're going to pitch it to
There we
Jameer.
go.
I still like David Montgomery a little bit better.
He made it.
He got the first.
Yes.
He got the first.
Clock stop.
Dan Campbell likes to gamble because he's got a better running back for the short yardage stuff than Jameer.
Is Todd happy that Russell Wilson's gone?
Indeed.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Why is that?
Why, Todd?
Here's the thing. Because here's the thing. I liked young Russell, because he was squeaky clean, and he was a good citizen, and he was a good student, and he was a good athlete. And then when he went to Denver, you could tell he wasn't the same guy. He was nicked up. He ran the miles have added up. But he's a fake guy. He's not a locker room favorite because he's not legit. I mean, his wife is Sierra. I mean, dude's a rock star quarterback. He's not a quarterback anymore.
What about Pete Carroll? Glad he's gone.
Also, glad. Pete Carroll's a player's coach. The problem with Pete Carroll, though, he likes to get too pretty. I mean, ultimately, he should have 2 Super Bowls, not 1. He should have if he'd given the ball to Marshawn Lynch. I was at the Super Bowl when he should have handed. I was at the Super Bowl he won, and the one that he lost, he should have handed it to Marshawn.
What about chewing his gum too much?
Yeah. Again, I like. Here's the thing I like about Pete Carroll, though. That dude not only adapted, and he is like this podcast. I'm older than Bob, but Bob's an old dude. He's an old soul.
But he's older than me. He already stated that. Let's just
I'm
sure
older than Bob. I'm a tick.
54.
Justin Mofo.
Really?
Todd's 55.
I'm almost
Bob
50.
is an old
Corey,
dude.
you're 51, right?
Yeah, really close to that.
I was gonna say me and Cory have more in common than me and Bob do. Bob's just an old dude.
Go fuck yourself. There's no way you do.
I'm the youngest on this show by far.
Unless you both go commando, and that's the thing you got in common.
I know, I'm hanging way lower than Todd.
That's why I go to those stalls.
What'd you say?
Way down low.
I need
was
to
gonna say.
kindergarten stall.
So, can you hang lower if you're just shorter? I mean, it's clear that your balls are lower to the ground, but.
Todd, I make you look like a midget.
A little person, to be correct, but
that is technically correct.
Actually, sorry, all your digits and everything are the same size, so it'd be a dwarf. Actually, I'm sorry. There we go. Come on.
Oh no! All right, so we got 3rd and 6.
Pat, what's your prediction for this?
They're gonna pull it out. I mean,
I like the optimism.
Why they waste so much time on calling that timeout though? Either you call it or you don't.
I wish they'd show the picture of his heater fucking smoking on the sideline.
It's the
still.
classic Dan Campbell. Do I win or tie? He'd always rather win than tie.
I would think they have to tie it.
He would go for it on 4th down rather than punt.
No. Kick the field goal.
I agree with you at this point. Yeah, you got to tie it up and take it.
I'm just saying that's the mental battle that's going on right
too,
now. All right, so for those who are watching, it's 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rams up 2017 over Detroit. 3rd and 5. Detroit has the ball. Got to make sure we do that for our fans in the Philippines.
It's got to be a run. It's got to be a run.
Ranked number 28.
It's got to be a run. A run right up the middle. Dumb play already. It didn't cost anything, but still a horrible play. More bad things can happen than good.
Now you got to kick a field goal.
Absolutely you do.
Why? Okay.
Is this new rookie, though, going to make this field goal?
This is a chip in for him.
He just put his heater down. He'll be fine.
What, 30-something or 35?
It's less than that.
Campbell loves this guy. Loves him.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's good, though.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
This is going to make my season.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you? I feel like you're
this
trying
dude
to
shank hooks this
not
bitch.
ruin it by ruining it.
Oh, perfect.
Look at that. Right down the middle.
That gives him confidence.
So,
I like it.
That's what they do.
Pat,
They suck you in.
To give you a little insight, Todd is not a fan of any kicker in football.
Hates kickers.
Hates kickers.
They ruin the game.
He's when it comes down to
Why would you leave the game in the hands of a dude who only fucking kicks the ball?
when it comes down to it, they're gonna fuck it up.
Yep.
I get it. I mean,
They do more often than they don't.
And he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
They don't run wind sprints. They're smoking on the sidelines. They're drinking gin and tonic.
pussies, you know.
Yep.
All manner of other shit.
Camel
They do
unfiltered cigarettes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They can do all manner of magical tricks with the ball with their feet. But when you need them to do something, an onside
Magical
kick or a
tricks.
fucking field goal, what do? They fucking hook it left.
Well,
Jason Hansen was our only good one, right?
Hansen was pretty
really
good. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
very
is he
good.
not in the league anymore? 'Cause he hooked it one too many times.
Todd, you still got to back away from the mic just a little bit, buddy.
I'm not backing away, Cory.
Well,
I'm not backing away.
it's making for bad audio. So.
I'm not backing away, Cory.
Dude, Pat,
All right,
don't feel like you have to sit up here for the rest of the time. If you want to sit back down,
I like
you're
Pat.
more-
I like
Are
Pat.
you kicking me off?
No, I'm not.
No.
Not by any means. I just don't want you to feel like
We
you're
like
stuck up here.
Pat, you're
are
my
you kidding
favorite.
me?
I'm watching
We
the
worked so
game.
hard to get you on the mic.
We did.
We
did.
would never kick you off.
You were saying no at first.
We might
though.
ask you.
wasn't.
We might ask you to do the sign off for the podcast.
Oh, wow. What's all that about?
I got a good one for
Hey,
you.
thanks for listening to Schnozzcast.
How long you guys been doing this now? Quite a few years?
8 years,
5 years.
Yeah.
18 years.
Nah, get out of here.
Seattle years. Yes. It's
Well, when you guys were coming up here every night back in the day, you weren't doing it, right? No.
yeah.
Yeah, we were still
Yeah.
doing it.
Where at?
Yeah. We. First it was my basement.
Okay. Oh! Shit!
Then it was Nick's house, and then back to my house. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. But that's why you have the quality of show that you're on right now.
This is quality. I am excited. to be
100%.
here. Thanks,
Right?
right?
I have a question for you.
Uh-oh, Todd's got a question.
What Motown singer tried out for the Lions in 1970?
Aretha Franklin.
I don't know where he's coming up with these questions at. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea.
No idea, Todd.
Marvin Gaye did, 1970. After
Marvin
the death
Gaye,
of his,
Did he really?
after the debut duet partner Tammy Terrell, Marvin added some pounds and trained to try out for the team. He was cut early, but remained close to some of the players, and a couple of saying background to what's going on.
So you're just looking shit up online
I know.
now.
I was going to say he's Googling.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's still
No,
a fascinating-
dude. I'm not
That's a
Googling.
fascinating
I got the
fact.
100 best Lions questions for kindergartners. Search up.
I feel like that was an unfair one. Marvin Gaye? Come on now.
But nobody knew it.
No, that's true. That's
It's a
true.
popular name, obviously.
Yeah.
We should have known it.
There's a lot of Marvin Gayes out there.
And I said Motown. I didn't say what singer, songwriter.
Ollie. You guys need a beverage?
No, I think we're right.
I'll take
I
one.
do.
I'll take a Crown
Todd
Apple.
needs one.
If she's coming back this way, Holly Lynn.
Holly Ann.
Yeah.
Holly Golightly.
Bobcat. I mean Jim Bob.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Perfect.
And Bob Cooter. I remember.
I feel like that's in the running for the
There you go.
Hutchinson. Finally.
Oh, flag, really?
From?
Did I just see a flag come up? No.
From? Where's Aiden from?
He went to D.C. where my kids went.
He went to where?
He has yet to come in this far.
He's never been up
Aiden
here?
doesn't come to
Never
Uncle
been up
Ray's?
here. No, I can't believe
Out
it.
of all the Divine Child people.
My brother's like such a. I mean, he does so much for the school.
We gotta make that. We gotta make that change.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so for those of you guys listening, Jason
Divine
is,
Child, baby.
had kids that went to Divine Child. Pat, you've had kids that have gone to Divine Child.
No, I did not. I went to Divine Child.
Okay.
Both my kids went to Divine Child.
Yeah, and
The bar is literally less than a mile from Divine Child, where Aiden Hutchinson went to high school and graduated and played football, 100%.
So yeah, no, I think we need to rally. And
You guys need one? Yep.
Peach.
yeah, we need to rally and get them up
Yeah,
here.
it'd be nice to, that Eric Haas from the Tigers, no longer playing with them. He came up here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, there's no reason why you shouldn't.
Right.
You should at least make an appearance up here.
I agree.
All right, so to all those out there
We gotta do a
listening,
call out. Yeah. Right.
anyone that can get in touch with Aiden Hutchinson as a DC parent, let's start reaching out to him and get him to make an appearance at Rays.
Yeah.
Or his parents? Are you saying Aiden's parents?
No, Aiden Hutchinson himself.
Okay.
To come up here.
Wow, he won the coin toss.
I mean,
Very
in
good.
his absence, since he's involved in a pretty serious NFL season as a player, I'd take his parents.
Dude, they have some. Oh yeah, he's loving it now. It took so much to get him up here.
It did.
Yeah, and
It really
now
did.
now he's doing
Easy,
good.
easy
I was
old
never
paint.
invited.
Easy
Exactly.
old
Paint
paint.
wants to be over there now.
He's on camera.
We can't see him.
Yeah, if you on YouTube, you
YouTube
can.
on your phone, motherfucker. You'll see.
On my phone.
What do you want me to do?
When you're sitting here talking to me,
Yep.
your boy is Loretto talking.
Well, listen.
He can hear.
Like, look at him.
He can hear him. No.
He wants us to be like a big time Joe Rogan podcast where we have TVs like
Hey,
with
Jig,
the
you want to come on?
with the feed from what we're.
Yeah.
Tell him to give us a TV that's
I
devoted
was
to
gonna say-
YouTube. Right.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
After this show is
Yeah,
done.
100%. I think that's an in, Corey, that we just got.
He's now that he's done.
So Todd,
he's
Jason's now complaining that he can't see his brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's,
That he can't see his brother on the podcast.
no, he's
I
complaining.
agree.
That
I've been complaining about that the whole time.
he's saying that he can't see you, Todd.
I'm complaining about that too.
Yeah, but I think this opens the door for us to have Jason take any one of his many televisions in this bar and devote it to the YouTube channel
That we're gonna have to put it up.
that
on-
we live stream from,
Yeah.
in which he can see us, Patrick, and anybody else who's on the show.
I feel like that
He
TV right
could
above.
see the whole mix.
100%.
I feel like the one right above the waitress station right there should be on the podcast the entire time when
That's
we're
what
up
I
here recording.
think.
Because then you'd be able to see Todd up there.
What about that little one, though?
Well, either
You know
anyone.
what I'm saying?
But the people that are at the bar are there to see the game, right? That one is the safest one to be like, okay, no one's watching that for the game.
We'll have to figure something out.
These guys, but
Yeah, I think we've got a good in on this argument.
hey, Smith, you want to come up?
Pale paint.
Old paint.
No, he's already said he's not interested.
We talked to him. We tried to get
Yep.
him up here.
Talk to Smith already?
Yeah.
That dude
he said
guzzles
no.
some fucking beers though.
Yeah, he does.
He fucking
Who's
he just guzzled an entire MGD.
See the other old dude on the other side of Pat with the mullet, with the hat on. Get that dude up here.
These people have been like well aware of what we're doing. The lady right here and her husband.
If you ask them
The dude with the
some
mullet.
kindergarten
Get the dude with the
questions, they'll
mullet.
probably come up.
What's
Get the
that?
dude with the mullet.
What's that, Pat?
If you ask them some kindergarten questions, they'll probably come up.
We already offered. He said, nope, go fuck yourself.
Bring him up.
Hey, Jig.
He did. Jason,
He did. Jason's been up
Jason's
here
already
already.
up here.
Just for a couple minutes. Oh,
Yeah, we're going in overtime, and that's fair.
Yeah. That's
Overtime, home opener, I get it. You don't need to go on the show.
Look, Cory.
Now, if one of us
Yes,
were
sir.
Joe Rogan, we could probably talk them into coming up here, regardless of what was going on the screen.
We're trying to get to that level.
We'll get there eventually.
We're almost there.
Hey, when did overtime change on this timeline? Wasn't it always 15 minutes? I mean, I know that.
It's always been 10.
That's a great question.
It's not always been 10, is it?
It's been 10.
When
It's
did that
always
change?
been a whole quarter.
I always thought it was 15.
That's who they should have run on the goal line. They wouldn't be in this situation.
Yes! Go! Montgomery!
There you go.
So,
Hey, Bob,
for those listening, it is, hold on, Todd, it is overtime. 2020, Detroit and LA Rams. Lions have the ball. Just got a first down, rushing. Todd, go on.
this is the dude, if you'd run him earlier, you would not have been in overtime.
I love Montgomery. Fucking beast.
I hope the Lions coaches are listening to your commentary, Todd.
They should, because he does stuff like this.
Back to him. He's going to break it. He's going to break
Hold
it.
that ball. Hold that ball.
Oh, he almost got the first. Todd, you may be a believer.
Believer. I'm a
believer.
soothsayer, brother. I'm a soothsayer.
No, I'm aware. But now we're talking football. Oh, soothsayer doesn't mean that. Oh, I thought it meant you were one of those guys who talked someone into massaging my balls in just the right way.
That's what you do with Amir Abdullah.
Yep. First down going to, yep.
Or Jameer Gibbs.
Oh!
They're going to go back and forth between Montgomery and Gibbs, I assume, for the rest of
They
this.
should swing the ball to Gibbs.
Never throw the ball?
No.
Totally
Swing the ball. Swing the ball to Gibbs.
Yep.
Sprinkle him in with a little bit of inside running. When you're on a goal line, Montgomery is a pounder, dude.
Yes, he is. $7:26, 2020, Detroit and LA. First and 10. Overtime. Detroit's got the ball. Gain of 3 or 4. 3.
For all of our fans in the Philippines, this is really, really good stuff, man.
All of our friends who are tracking our number 28 status is Improv Podcast in the Philippines. This is where we, yes.
Yeah, we're on the
love us.
Philippines, baby.
There are only 27 other podcasts in the Philippines that are ahead of us.
Wow.
We're number 28.
They got some good-looking girls
Patrick,
on there.
don't sleep on the Philippines.
I'm not.
Yep.
Hey, what happens when they give the ball to Montgomery? Bob?
Yeah, oh. 3rd and 1. 3rd and less than a yard.
That's what happens, baby.
God damn it, Todd.
That's it.
I'm a soothsayer.
He looks defeated.
Do you know the mental victory this would be if we defeated Stafford in the home opener?
You better.
A gigantic.
You're the better team. You got 5.5 points. Biatch.
Well, we're the favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
You know he wants
See
to
what
win.
see what David does?
Playoff game. There you go.
Hey, Bob.
Fuck yeah.
Bob.
Oh, in the fucking end zone.
Bob.
Yes, sir.
What does David do? Pushes the pile.
That's true. Yes, he does.
MJ should come back up here and say,
That's it. Ball's going Montgomery.
Todd's MJ's interested in drinking the rest of his bucket and whispering sweet nothing is into the ear of old paint. That's what he's interested in.
finally they got it right.
Yeah.
This is a touch. I'm Bob.
Last play of the game.
They call it timeout.
Shut up.
They call it a timeout.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, if they hand it to a certain dude, one thing's going to happen. If they hand it to another, something else is going to happen.
I feel like that's a deep dive. Are you seeing into the future, Todd?
I told you I was going to have it early.
Oh shit!
Is that from you?
A season of expectations.
Is that from you? Did you buy these? Did you buy these? Thank you, brother. MJ buying us some shots.
Thank you, MJ.
MJ,
Todd, you got a shot to join us?
MJ said,
Please apologize to Mary that we're doing so many shots in a 3-hour podcast. Cheers, bros.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, hang on. Wait.
Right here. Here we go.
All right, I'm waiting.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Here we go. First and goal.
I'm ready.
There it is. Push it.
Fuck yeah! Yes!
That's it.
Stuff, baby.
Boom!
Lions victory.
Cheers, Todd.
Thanks for having me. Fuck yeah.
cheers, sir, to a Lions victory.
Nice. Until next week.
We may have to call MJ the good luck charm for these games.
Todd,
I
thanks
told
for
you.
having me.
Buying us a shot when it matters the most.
Look at
I told you.
Todd, I don't know if you heard Pat, but he said thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
You
sir.
did.
Thank you, Pat.
I'll see you in Seattle.
Do it. Let's do it.
All right, thanks.
All right,
Todd,
brother. Thank you so much.
How are you, sir?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing well.
Seen you since last year.
What's that?
Haven't seen you since last year.
Thanks,
it's
man.
a playoffs
Dude,
last
thank you
year.
so much.
Yeah.
Yes. We're happy to be back.
David Allen Cole.
Bob Rankin.
God bless you.
Cory Sliss. Cory.
Nice to meet you guys. We're doing this. This is great.
100%. We're happy to be here.
I signed my retirement papers in Florida 2 weeks ago.
Really?
51 years and a month.
Congratulations for signing your retirement
Okay.
papers, baby.
That's a long fucking time.
So we got
Yes,
some
it is.
fans that have
No,
showed up.
I know. Congratulations to the dude who just retired. I told you what needed to happen,
Thank you.
and it did it.
Thank you.
Dude, so ladies and gentlemen, wow, that's. I think today's been a great show.
I don't know who that is.
He was up here last year.
No, he
in
was.
the playoff
He
game.
said.
Yeah.
He said I saw you guys in January-ish time frame when we did the playoff live streams from here for the Lions. But he said he just retired. He'd been working for 51 years.
Jesus.
Dude, the only thing I've done for 51 years has been alive.
And then
And
some.
peed.
Managed to be go fuck
And you
yourself.
peed, too.
He said he peed too.
You did.
Oh, he's peeing all the time.
I did.
Yeah, for 51 years.
I did. I had a strong stream for 51 years.
My stream's a little bit weaker these days, but I still pee.
Not coming out as hard. We understand.
No.
We understand.
Guys, this is what's going to get us to the next level as a podcast. Helicopter and stream talk.
Yeah, boy.
The old prostate talk.
Yeah.
After a Lions game.
100%.
Absolutely.
It makes sense.
I just want to tell you, I called what needed to be done to win this game, baby. Montgomery on the goal line.
You did. You did on 100%. Wait, is that like wrap it up? Like make this Lions game go faster?
I'm working days tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I have to be up very early.
I think I want to say one thing to you guys before we go.
Yes, sir.
Great
Sorry,
show.
what?
Great show. Great crowd.
Well, you can make us anytime.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Dude, Todd, so glad that we've been able to bring you in on the live stream, doing these from Ray's. Thankfully, the Wi-Fi's been good enough here, and it's a pleasure to fucking be able to do it with you.
Word to the mother.
Because these are exciting podcasts, and so yeah, if we can do more of these, and like I said, Jason already gave us the go ahead tonight, and said yes, any game you guys want to be up here, we have our table ready to go, and we can do the podcast from up here. So I love Nick. I do. But for all the fans and listeners out there, he is going to be taking a step back and taking a little bit of a break. So, not that he was holding us back from anything, but he was not.
Love Nick.
Yeah, no, we all do. We all do. But he was not a big sports fan, and these would not have been exciting podcasts for him. So we kind of steered away from it. But now, if he's taking a little break and a little step back, then we can definitely continue on with doing more sports related and football podcasts. So
90-minute sports, baby. Wait till you hear the music. We need 200 minutes of sound with Todd Dillon, baby.
I was going to say, we had a lot of sports tonight, obviously. But, yeah, no,
I think we better wrap it up. Get a lot of wrap it up looks.
It's gonna be a great season. We'll be definitely doing more games up here.
Absolutely.
So for anyone that joined and listened, thank you so much. Love you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for
Love you
tuning
guys,
in.
man.
And
100%.
we'll see you back on the next one.
Yep. Let's do this right now.
Do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Boys, love you. We'll see you next weekend.
Love you guys.
5,000.